of you who celebrate Happy Easter.
He is risen.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then also April Fools. What? No, we're not going to be turned around backwards
What?
the whole time. Totally psyched him out. All right, now everyone laboriously turn your chairs back around.
This was so worth it.
I know, right?
What a gag.
I told you guys. I told you
And
guys.
here 3 hours early to work on that.
We practiced this.
Yeah,
I think it went well. I think it went real well.
Man, you should see your faces, everyone at home, because we sure can't. So hopefully you can, because otherwise that whole reaction was wasted.
Unless you're face blind, in which case we apologize.
Yeah. In which case,
But you won't
never
know
seen
which
your
one
face.
of us said it, so it doesn't matter.
Hold on, while we wait for Megan to just fall apart over here. Megan, we were here 3 hours early to rehearse for this, so this specific thing wouldn't happen.
I sat on the microphone.
I just thought that every single thing you had up fell over.
No. Okay, I did it.
We're off to a great start. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're going to be playing some Roll for Shoes today, which we haven't done in quite some time. So I'm going to be blowing off the dust and shaking off the rust and seeing if I can still make this happen. And I've got a great group of players here to happen it with me. Let's meet them. Why not? I guess we'll start with me. My name is Jordan Caves-callarman. I'll be your GM or your shoe master, which is what it's referred to in Roll for Shoes.
Never said that before.
Well, that's because it hasn't been true until right now.
Wow.
So,
True by most.
before we meet everybody, if you've never tuned in for Roll for Shoes, this is a fully improvised game in that right now, no one here at the table, including me, knows what we're going to be doing. How can we solve that? Well, very shortly, provided he is done with his snack, Dom Zook will be posting a poll.
Already started it.
The poll has already started. He's on top of things. And you guys in chat can vote on which one of those 3 scenarios we will be playing today. So go ahead and start voting now while we meet everybody and they tell us about their favorite April Fool's prank that they've ever played or had played on them. And we'll start with...
Hi, I'm Eric, today I'm playing whatever I happen to write down here. Favorite April? I don't know. I don't really do them. My favorite was when I used to work for a podcasting network about World of Warcraft, and I posted what I thought was a very funny April Fool's joke that turns out, being that I was like 22 at the time, was a little bit too inflammatory and was taken down almost immediately by the admins of my site.
Could you please tell us more about
Or
what it was?
would it be better if you didn't?
It involved my departure from the website for a change in my political beliefs, and that's all I'll say. And it turns out, it was a lot of fun Photoshop pictures that turns out it wasn't the best thing in the world. And, you grow up and you realize that comedy is hard.
April Fool's Day is a very difficult holiday to navigate.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it for justifiable reasons.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you, Eric. Thank you for sharing that with us. Hold on, Dom is staring at you from off camera.
Oh, you're wearing that one.
So no one heard.
Did anyone
about
hear
your-
that?
Yes.
Okay, we heard it.
Wonderful.
Great. Let's jump across the table now, all the way across the table to another person wearing a purple shirt, Ben Dunn.
I don't have a.
There's
I
purple
was
on it.
still on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't get the purple memo, but I guess I did.
There's purple
You're the
on
one
it.
who didn't.
Hey. Hi, I'm Ben Dunn. I'm playing this character. That was a fun way. I just wanted to do
good.
your
It was
fun
good bit.
thing. The worst and best April Fool's Day prank is anytime a corporation decides that it's going to get in on April Fool's Day. I work for one. I think I've said it enough times. I work for Loot Crate.
What?
Last year, our April Fool's Day prank. We're not doing one this year, by the way, because of this.
Okay.
We sent out an email to every one of our subscribers for this fun laugh of a PowerPoint presentation that was made for Mars Crate. That was just like, oh, we're gonna box up stuff about Mars. It was just really stupid, but the way that they put it out made it look like an email was missent to the group of, like, to our entire company, our entire roster, instead of like it being for the marketing team.
Okay.
But it looked real. It looked like a real email. And so almost every single person was hitting the report spam on that email for Gmail because they thought that, like, someone had gotten a hold of our list, and everyone was getting spammed, so they were reporting this email, which meant that Google was like, "Oh, you guys are spamming, so we're gonna shut you down."
Whoa!
It turned out real bad.
What a great April Fool's prank
What a
for Loot Crate.
great April
Wow.
Fool's Day prank. So I say to everyone who owns a corporation, maybe don't.
Maybe don't.
Maybe don't do it.
Also, real quick, I want to say thank you to Nochak for subbing, to
yeah.
Bandana Girl for subbing, to Some Red Shirt for subbing, and to Enthusiamy. Thank you very much for the
Yeah,
raid.
thank
And
you,
welcome.
baby.
If you guys who are here now as part of the raid would like to vote in what game we're going to be playing here later on, please feel free to vote in the poll. Skew the results and then leave. Do whatever you want. It'd be great if you stayed, but if you have somewhere to go, at least vote first. Mm-hmm. And then our final person at the table.
Oh, that's me. I forgot that I was here. Hi, I'm Megan Caves, and I can't think of any pranks. I know there are some.
It
but I
could be
can't think
something that was
specific.
played on you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, and I can't think of any of them. No
Why
one ever
haven't you
plays
pranked her?
pranks on me. He does them on different days, like Halloween.
She would expect them on April 1st. It's too easy.
Yeah, like Halloween. I think I've told that one before, though. I feel like that
Yeah,
was
we don't have to
pretty-
get into all that.
Yeah,
We gotta
well,
get
it's
to
just that I woke up and he was nowhere around, and there were like some random person text messaging me, creepy messages, and then I went to the bathroom and there was something written all over the mirror. And anyway, basically he'd been setting this thing up the whole time to make it sound like he was not actually Jordan. He had amnesia and was like some other crazy person trying to find something, and I had to go all over the town on this treasure hunt to find all these things and figure out the story. That's what that
And then at the end
Did
of
you
it,
realize-
botched the ritual.
Me?
Yeah, I totally botched the ritual.
Whatever. I did not.
But the fact that you participated in
Oh,
this.
yeah, I totally
You went
did.
with it. I mean, that's awesome that you were able to create this whole thing that I'm assuming you knew was not real, but it was
I mean,
like a
yeah.
great fun game.
But at the same time, I was like,
I did that because that's one of Megan's specific fears, that someone is not who they actually have been pretending to be the whole time you've known them.
Isn't that a mental disorder?
It is. Yes, there is. I can't remember
I
what
think
it's
when
called,
it's
but there
real
is.
extreme, yeah.
It's like imposter syndrome. No, it's not imposter syndrome.
No, that's what we all have.
Yeah, absolutely is.
All right. Well, great. Thank you, Megan.
thank
Also,
you.
I guess I didn't talk about my April Fool. My favorite thing on April Fools was every year when I was a kid, my grandpa would call me on the phone. He'd be like, "I'm gonna put your grandma on the phone, so just tell her an April Fool's thing." Like, he would just put me on the spot. He'd be like, tell her that you are actually somewhere else and you need help and you need money to get out or something. And then he would put my grandma on the phone, and I'd be like, hey, Grandma, yeah, I need money or help to get out. And she'd be like, oh my God, what? No, every year. He would do this and then you could just hear him cackling in the background, like with this lazily set up April Fool's thing that my grandma fell for every year.
your grandmother would. It was Claire, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, she would. That seems almost cruel because she'll just take pretty much anything you say.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, it
I
was
didn't mean to
game.
be cruel.
It wasn't you.
Why don't we talk about Roll for Shoes? Let's talk
Okay.
about the game we're going to be
Speaking of
playing.
cruel.
There's still some time for you guys to vote in the poll for what game you want us to be playing. And it looks like I am also getting some re-rolls coming in from your sub re-rolls. So if you sub, be sure and let Dom know behind the camera who you would like to give a re-roll to at the table. But Roll for Shoes is a very, very complicated RPG system. That's short for role-playing game.
Shadowrun.
Basically, all of you are going to start with one thing on your character sheet, just one thing, one skill called Do Anything 1, which you can go ahead and write down now. Anytime you would like to do anything, you will roll 1d6. I will oppose you with a roll based on how difficult that thing you are attempting to do is. And if your roll beats my roll, you do that thing.
Hey!
Right. So let's say, and I always use the same example, so I'm going to switch it up. Let's say you're trying to eat an entire pizza in one sitting. You would roll to eat that pizza. I would roll. If your roll beats my roll, you eat that pizza. If you roll all 6s on any attempt that you make to do a thing, you gain a new skill related to the thing you just tried to do. So let's say you rolled a 6, you ate that pizza, you gain eating 2. So any point from then on, you would roll 2 dice whenever you were trying to eat something.
Not just like binging and crying too.
No, that would be a much more specific skill. That sounds like a level 3 or 4 eating related skill.
I see. So like the next time that you get an urge to eat a pizza all in one sitting by yourself, and you get a 6 on that, and you've moved from medium to large, then you can You can get binging and crying
Yes.
too.
Yes, but only if you want to. Also, thank you very much, BSB Care, for the tip, and Bandana Man 95 for the tip, and Paper Rye Man or Paperi Man for the resub.
My brain just said Perry. Completely got rid of the
Pennsylvania Perry Man.
I think it's Pa Perry.
Pa Perry?
It's Pa Perry.
Pa Perry.
Pa Perry.
There's a Ma Mary, Ma Perry, and maybe a Grandpa Perry.
Would
I
it
see,
be
I see.
Ma Perry Woman though? I mean, it depends on if it's a name.
We'll have to wait and see if they show up.
I'm dyslexic, so I just see Perry the platypus.
Okay, well, that works too. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that you tie with my roll. If you tie with me, you both succeed a little and fail a little.
Like real life.
Whatever that looks like. Yeah, no, that's not the real life thing. The real life thing is, if you fail a roll, if my roll beats yours, you fail. But just like in real life, you gain experience for failing because failure is the best teacher. And you can spend an experience point at any point to turn one of your dice into a 6 for the purposes of gaining a new skill, but not for the purposes of succeeding. Make sense?
Yes.
I think we've covered all of the rules of Roll for Shoes.
I'm sorry for that long.
Yeah, sorry to bore you guys. But if anything else comes up that I forgot to cover during the course of the game, we'll make it up then, in the spirit of Roll for Shoes. So I think, have we finished voting in the poll? Do we have a clear front runner?
Yes.
Okay, if we have a clear front runner, let's lock the poll.
Lock the poll!
Locking the poll, and then send me that front runner.
Do we have like a cool graphic?
On my cool we do not. We do not have a
Key,
cool.
like, no?
No.
Oh my God.
Poll is locked. And then real quick, while we're waiting on the results of that poll, some red shirt would like to give a re-roll to Megan.
Thank you, some red shirt.
Bandana Girl would like to give their re-roll to Dom Zook for wild cards on Friday.
Oh! Did you conspire? Dom always has all these rerolls he says he gets, and we're not sure. We're not sure.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. It was PA Perryman. Maybe Pennsylvania Perryman, I don't know. Or PA, personal assistant, production assistant. Would like to give their re-roll to Eric.
Oh, thank you.
This is going exactly as usual.
And while we're here, before we jump into the game, now that I have what the game is, I'd like to talk about tips here on Saving Throw. We're an independent channel, and in order to keep things going, in order to keep creating new things, and keep the lights on, and keep all of us here talking to you instead of there being no electricity and all of us just hanging out in a dark, lonely room.
I mean, we'd do it, but we'd prefer it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are run purely by the people that tune in to watch. You guys help us keep going. So your subs, your tips, all of that stuff helps us keep the lights on and literally keep Dom from crying himself to sleep every night. That's a true thing. That's a true thing.
I don't know if it keeps him from.
I mean, he may
helps.
still do it, but not
Not
about
that.
that.
But not
Different
yeah,
reasons.
not me, yeah.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're having a fun time, please feel free to tip. And as a fun side effect of your tips, it goes towards unlocking strange things that could affect the game. You can see what those are by entering !unlocks in the chat channel. Also, there is a specific kind of tip you can do for this game. For $15, you can introduce a forced NPC into the game. As soon as I get the notification that an NPC is introduced, I will have to shoehorn them into whatever is happening. So if you like giving me a hard time, that's a great thing to do. When that happens, you will just send us the name of the NPC, and then we will use the high-tech Roll for Shoes random NPC generator to generate what sort of character that person is, and then I'll do my best with that. So, let's get started here. We've unlocked the first tier, which is 3 table rerolls. So I'll just go ahead and lay those out there.
Cool. I'm just gonna put one like right here. Oh,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. I didn't earn it.
And everyone, we will be
Dom's
playing as students at the Academy for Mall Easter Bunnies.
Oh, thank God.
So you do not have to be a student age. Anyone is the proper age to be a mall Easter bunny. So at this point, go ahead and come up with your character name. Write it down on your sheet. And whenever anyone has their character name, you can let us know. I just slid my microphone up, so now people should be able to hear me better. Can you guys hear me? They can hear me.
Yeah.
Eric, you look like you're finished.
Yes.
What is your character's name?
Trent Grifterson.
Trent Grifterson. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Now, these characters all develop through play, but tell us your baseline impression of who Trent Grifterson is before we figure out what he can actually do.
Trent's had some hard times, and he's looking to turn his life around, and he's just happy about this opportunity of being an Easter Bunny.
All right. Trent's had some hard times, and they're about to get harder. Ben, you look like you're finished.
Yes.
What is your character's name?
Well, I'm Bill Cronkite, 43 years old, ex-car salesman. Just looking for a new rung, but I do enjoy the smiles of young children. So I feel like this is where Bill belongs.
All right, Bill. I think you're gonna make good here at Easter Bunny Academy.
Bill BK. Bill Cronkite.
And it's with a K. Hold on.
Come on.
I did.
How else would you spell Cronkite?
I did C. And then Megan, who are you playing?
Well, I'm going to be Martha Jenkins, who is your type A personality, who's going to be the best Easter Bunny you have ever seen.
Martha Jenkins. Possibly a PTA mom, and also
definitely.
the top dog at Easter Bunny Academy.
Everyone else here will be going down, so.
I mean, there's a lot of different malls. We don't all have to be at the same one. It's not a competition.
It is a competition.
I need this work. Okay.
Competition.
All right, guys. So you are in your first week at Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy. This is located in a really large warehouse on the outskirts of town in the industrial district, out by the train yards. You guys know the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy. First week has actually been surprisingly intensive. You weren't sure what was going to happen when you answered that Craigslist ad for this job. And it seemed, they're getting an early start. It's January, but they want to make sure that you guys are fully trained up and that you have the time to prepare for Mall Easter Bunny season. So you guys have spent your first week just kind of doing some orientation stuff, but it is a live-in academy. You have had to leave your families, pack just one duffel bag of belongings, that's all you're allowed to bring, and you're assigned to dormitories within Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy, the grounds proper. You haven't seen your families in a week. You are not allowed much contact with the outside world. All of your mail is screened for some reason. And there is one communal landline phone that you have to sign up in order to be able to use.
Your cell phones?
No, your cell phones you had to check in at the door. They didn't want you releasing any details of the inner workings of the Easter Bunny Academy.
Completely understood.
Trent's really used to this lifestyle. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
So it's been mostly like just primer stuff. You guys have been learning general mall rules and things like that. Not specific mall rules, mind you, but just in general what the country's mall rules are. And you know that the idea is after you have graduated from this academy, you will be shipped off to the mall that you are best suited for. You basically get matched up with malls. That's if you make the cut at all. A startling 80% of Easter Bunny Academy students do not make the cut and actually wash out before graduation. So there's been a rash of...
It's really hard to watch them wash out on washout lane where they have to hop.
Yeah.
But they don't do it right.
They don't do it right.
They don't do it right.
And you guys have seen the nationally televised final exams for this. I mean, it's on ESPN4 every March. And
Yet they're advertising on Craigslist.
well, it's ESPN4.
Oh, that's true.
So it's pretty difficult. But you guys are awakened early one morning by your personalized drill instructor for your dorm. Oh, you were already
I was waiting, though.
Oh, okay.
Pretending to sleep.
Because BSB Care has added an NBC.
An NBC?
An NBC.
No.
An NPC called Avril Fool.
Oh,
Avril.
So I'm gonna need each of you to roll a d20 for me. So Eric, don't roll it yet.
Yeah.
Do you choose column A or column B?
Column B.
Column B, make your roll.
13.
13. Avril Fool is what are you doing?
I know, right?
Thing. Come on. Avril Fool is an underhanded.
What?
Ben, would you like column A or column B?
Column A.
Column A.
12.
12. Psychic.
Yep.
Column A or column B, Megan?
Oh, B.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
What did you roll?
An 8. An 8. I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah. Do
very
I need to
confused on
switch to
what's
this
here.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
An underhanded psychic old lady.
Yeah.
It's made, which is made being beneath her tutelage very difficult. All right, recruits, you can go ahead and get up out of bed now. All right, just everyone, wake up.
I'm ready to go. I'm already dressed. Ready for the day.
Martha, we're going to break you yet.
Oh, no.
Everyone, don't stand at the foot of your bunks for daily inspection.
I'm grumbling and thinking very mean thoughts.
Martha, everyone breaks.
Oh, well, not me.
All right, now you guys know, for daily inspection, you guys all have to get suited up in your Easter Bunny mascot suit, but you have not yet earned your heads. So they are currently headless, it's just the body of the Easter Bunny suit. So you guys have to get suited up in those and then present yourself for inspection.
Do they have handholds or are they gloves as well?
They
have
are
the
full-on
gloves?
gloves. So
Okay.
I say gloves, but you know, like they're mittens.
They're mittens.
They're mittens. It's
Yeah.
very hard to handle like
Got it.
manual things with them.
Got it.
I forgot to mention, you guys can also choose to roll for anything that you want. If you wanted to roll to just walk across a room, you could do that. Just know that if you fail, you will have to deal with the consequences of being unable to walk across the room.
Well, then what I'd like to do is roll for putting on my suit.
You're gonna roll for putting on your suit.
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Cronkite.
Yeah.
Make your roll.
All right, how many of these dice do I roll?
Just the one, 'cause you're
Just
doing
one.
do
I'm
anything
just doing,
one.
Doing one.
Yep.
All right. 5.
And I got a 4.
Well,
So you successfully put on your Easter Bunny suit. First time ever.
thank God, didn't get caught in one zipper.
And as you're doing that, the person who is in the bunk next to you, Keith David Mitchum, has added an NPC named Keeganis. Eric, will you make a roll and choose column A or column B?
Column B.
Column
please.
B.
I got a 17.
17. Keeganis is a depressed. Ben, will you make a roll? Column A or column B?
Column B, 16.
16.
Stop getting one lower than
A
me.
depressed, gritty. And Megan, column A or column B?
A. 7.
Bully.
Oh,
So Keeganis, looking just super hard and stoic, like he always does.
Very apt. Keeganis is quite the bully.
Hey, Bill. I bet you're thinking you're pretty big stuff getting into your Easter Bunny suit so quickly today.
I do. You see how fast and zippered my suit is?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw how zippered it is.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't get your shirt caught in your zipper like you have every other day.
Well, that's just uncalled for.
Well, it's just an observation. And I make this observation because I don't have a lot of other people to talk to. So, I got a lot of free time just to check in with everybody else around me. But I'm not going to take any guff for that, Bill.
No, I was just going to say I would be very mad at you constantly, Keeganis, if it wasn't for the fact that you always put in that little thing at the end, which makes me feel a little sad for you. So
Well, don't
they're
feel
there.
sad for me, all right?
Mitten, shoulder pad.
I don't need your pity.
you guys better get ready because Avril's gonna be back soon.
I never left.
Oh,
I've been here this whole time waiting for all of you to get suited up. I'm it.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna get suited up.
You're gonna roll to get suited up as well?
No, I want to roll to hide a shiv in my suit.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Yep.
All right, hold on, real quick. I'd like to acknowledge some things here. Thank you, obviously, to Keith David Mitchum for the tip. Thank you, P.A. Perryman, for the 100 bits. P.A. Perryman again, thank you very much for the tip. Bandana Girl, thank you for the tip. And the Purple Heart, thank you for the tip. We have unlocked the wheel of genre change.
Oh my God!
Wheel of genre change, turn and turn and turn. We're working on it.
It's
All right.
No, it's good.
Ooh.
It's gotten better.
All right, so here we go. I'm just going to give it a spin.
I'm
I'm not
too
going to look
slow.
at it. I'm not going to look at it.
Too slow.
And then I'm going to throw a die onto it.
I'm too slow.
And our new
Yay.
genre is a fairy tale.
Oh!
Fairy tale is now the genre of our game, so we will switch to fairy tale.
Oh my.
Also, we have unlocked the next reward, which I will wait on, and then I'm going to get to these other NPCs, but first I want to make sure that we get these going. So, you are rolling to hide a shiv in your Easter Bunny suit. All right, make your roll.
6.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 4, so not only did you succeed, you also gained a skill. So what skill would you like to gain related to hiding a shiv in things?
I want to. Let's do improvised weaponry.
Improvised weaponry 2. All right, you got it, Trent. All right, now everyone remember to make sure that if you have a shiv on your person, that you go ahead and secrete that inside of your suit.
I'm going to have to ask you a question here,
Yes.
Avril. Miss Fool.
Miss Fool to you.
When you say secrete, do you mean to hide or
In
to...
no way. I mean, force it out of your pores into your suit. Now, that's, I can't remember. I think that might be for second-year recruits.
Oh, this is something we get to learn next year.
Advanced bunny school. Yeah, come on, Bill. Stop asking stupid questions like a fool.
Yeah. Why would it? Yeah,
Why would you call
we're a
it?
weekend. Why would we need any weapons?
Wait a minute. I'm getting something. None of you are able to secrete anything except for Trent? Trent, that's gonna go on your permanent record. That's a really good thing to have done, Trent.
I think that if I just practice a little harder, I will also be able to do that.
I don't
Can
know.
I practice right now?
Practice?
Yeah, I'd like to also practice.
Yes, all right, go ahead and practice secreting things into your
I
suit.
got a 4.
You both have an experience point.
Listen, I just have a lot of previous experience with hiding weapons, that I don't like to talk about.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I want to make practice a
Let's
skill.
go. All right, practice 2 is your skill. You got it. Okay.
So type A.
Let's see if I could. Okay. So yeah, Bandana Girl has added 3 NPCs to the game. So let's bring those in right now. Why not? Okay. So we have Yes and is the first NPC. So Eric, make a roll.
Column
and then
A.
Column A.
7.
7 is a grizzled.
Sure. Column B.
Okay.
6.
15.
Okay.
15. Musically inclined.
Oh my.
And Megan?
It will also do B.
B.
2.
Me too. A salesman.
Oh. I remember Yes and.
So Yes and comes in and pops in. Now Yes and is is a member of a trio that always travel through the school together. Now they have some occupation here at Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy, but no one has been able to figure out what it is exactly yet. But the 3 of them are always traveling together. And they always seem to be the most important people in the room. So Yes and pops in and says, "Hey, everybody. How you doing today,
Oh,
folks?
hi, yes, Ann, hi.
Hey, Yessie.
Good.
Can I interest any of you in a breakfast smoothie? It's an early morning, and I want to make sure you get the best part of your
yes.
day started."
That sounds like a very important
Yeah.
thing to do. I would love to have one.
I would as well.
I don't need anything. I don't know where it comes from.
So does anyone want to buy? You guys want to buy a breakfast smoothie?
Oh, we have to buy it?
Yeah.
You didn't say buy.
I'm not
You
just
just
here
want.
to give breakfast smoothies away.
Well,
Well, how much is it today?
Nothing in this world's free.
Well, that's a great question. Let me ask my associate. Oh, hey-oh, associate. That would be Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. That's right. Eric, make a roll.
Okay, column B.
Column B.
13.
13. That would be a sleepy.
Sure. I would also like column B.
Column B.
I think that's a 6.
6.
No, that's a 9.
9.
It's a 9.
Awkwardly friendly.
I'll do B as well.
Okay.
3.
Midlife crisis guy.
Oh, so it is Jesus Christ.
What was the question? Yes, and he says, coming up and gently touching her face. Oh, I was just wondering how much the price is today. I don't know. Like these guys seem cool, and I definitely want them to think that I'm cool too. So. I would just say $5 for the breakfast smoothies today.
Oh, $5, but it was only $4 yesterday. I mean, can't you? I like you so much, and when we're friends, right? So can't you come down to at least $3?
We totally are friends, but no. Listen, I have a job to do here, and as much as I want to be accepted by all of you recruits, he says, walking through the room and just lightly touching all of your faces.
Oh.
Can I roll for not getting an erection?
Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Can I roll to not get touched?
Also yes, but let's resolve this one first.
6. I definitely didn't get an erection.
Yeah, your roll beat my roll.
So I got not getting an erection.
I'm gonna call it resisting arousal 2.
Resisting arousal, okay.
Resisting arousal, and we've already gone there.
Yeah.
And you want to try
I'm surprised it
and
took
not
this
get
long.
touched?
Yeah, not get touched.
Okay.
3.
He super touches you. Yeah, but here, have an experience point. So you try and like duck your head out of the way, like, oh, I forgot to get my stuff. But he kind of comes up behind your chin and just strokes your face back up to attention.
Ooh.
So sorry, guys, it's gonna be $5. I wish I could change it, but I don't make the rules.
That's it.
This person does. That would be Superstar, the other NPC that Bandana Girl has introduced. Eric, take it away.
Column A.
Column A.
19.
A lazy.
Also column A. 9. Wait, maybe it's a 9? Yeah, it's a 9.
Ass kicking.
Yeah.
I'll do a 2. 14.
Yes, man. That's right. It's me, Superstar. I'm the one who makes the rules. Ki. Superstar says, jumping into the room with his gi already neatly pressed and worn.
Also going to wrist arousal.
Okay.
Ooh, I split the difference.
Do you have an experience point?
I do.
Because you can turn.
Yep.
You've got a 6 there. So,
Yep.
All right. What is the level 3 version of resisting arousal?
Cold showers.
I was going to say thinking of England. Just thinking of England.
Oh, yeah,
Baseball.
No, okay, so we got to make it very
Very
has to be a
specific.
more specific way of resisting arousal. So this is going to be resisting macho arousal.
Ooh, okay.
3.
Resisting macho.
Bill Cronkite is becoming a super non-sexualized dude. Yeah, and the prices today are whatever it was that Jesus said. I don't remember. I'm not gonna look at my notes. Yeah.
Well,
It was $5.
you all are you're a tough salesman. So how about I get you to $3.10?
They all kind of get together and confer, and you hear yes and from time to time going, I don't know.
Can I roll for haggling?
You gonna roll for haggling?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, go for it. But this is against all of them, and you rolled a 1, and
Hold on.
they rolled a 9.
Oh, no, I want to reroll.
You want to re-roll? They rolled a 9.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right.
Oh,
No takebacks.
Wait, I think I wanted to.
Nope, you can do it.
I got a 3, but give me
Roll
that.
a 3. Here, have an
Do I
experience
get
point.
2?
No.
No, because you only,
I
you
want to
only
make
failed
it
once.
still.
Okay. So you gain haggling?
Yes.
Haggling, 2. But you still do not successfully haggle them. In fact, they ignore you entirely as the 3 of them are together. Good God. And they turn back around and Superstar says, I like this plan. I think it's a great plan. And Jesus says, that's okay, yeah. So guys, listen, the prices are pretty firm on the breakfast smoothies, okay?
You know it's not firm.
No, I don't,
I'll-
Bill. Please tell me in great detail.
I would love a, $5 is gonna be quite a treat. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that macho arousal, though? I don't know. We'll say yeah. You resist it.
I mean, you have no idea what Bill's going through right now.
That's true.
So, yeah, I resisted. $5 seems a good deal. Hold on, let me get. Damn it.
Mittens. And there's no pockets in your bunny suits. Or are there?
Can you secrete one?
Yeah. Can we roll this?
Wait, you're not getting a breakfast smoothie though, right? Because
No.
you don't trust things that you don't know where they
Yeah.
came from.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to. Can I just unzip? I'm gonna unzip.
Okay.
Janice, can you help me unzip?
The day that I help someone is the day that I make my first friend. And that day
This is
is
really
not today.
It's really sad. It's really sad what you're going through. Okay. I'm just.
He's a bully.
I'm gonna roll to try to unzip my suit
Okay.
because I rolled to put on my suit and I succeeded.
Okay.
So, 5.
I got a 1, so you successfully unzip your suit.
Okay.
With or without Keganis' help.
Cool. I didn't have my wallet in my pocket anyway. It's just in my foot locker.
Well, yeah, actually, you're not allowed to bring outside money to pay for any of this stuff. It's only Daniel Plimpton bucks that
Right.
you can use to buy merchandise within the grounds of the academy.
Oh, it was 2 for 1 too. Like it was $2 for one.
It's like a very favorable exchange rate, yes.
That's not favorable.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's not really. Okay.
I think we've missed some things because the sound isn't going out. DJ Phoenix, thank you very much for the tip, and the Bard 1971, thank you very much for the tip.
Yeah, thank you.
I am blown away by the number of NPCs that are being added here, but I will get to them as quick as I can. I just want to make sure all of them get a little bit of space. So you do not have any money on you.
I don't.
No breakfast smoothie for you then. What about you, Martha? You were interested in getting a breakfast smoothie.
Yes, I always keep extra money in my hair because
Okay.
I can't keep it anywhere else.
That's true.
So you run a hard bargain. I'll take one of those smoothies.
But do you have enough money in
do
your
you
hair
have
to
enough
buy a
money in your
smoothie? You do not. You do not have enough.
Who took my
money.
hair money?
I would like to roll to have taken her hair money.
I'm on board with that.
No.
You didn't take her hair money.
Okay, but I want to spend this
Was it Keganis?
to get a skill theft too.
Theft 2, you got it. Now, all right, before everyone gets all bent out of shape about buying breakfast smoothies this morning, I just want to say that whoever took the hair money from Martha should come forward now, all right? And then everything will be much better for you. Hold on, let me just see if I can read someone's mind. Oh, well, no one here did it, so I guess we'll never know who took Martha's hair money. No need to worry about that.
You should come forward and take your consequences.
No,
That's what a
Martha,
good person would do.
Consequences.
Probably fine to just let it drop. It doesn't seem like anyone here.
Consequences are you get kicked out of bunny school.
Nope, you probably just lost it.
Yeah.
I didn't lose it. I never lose anything.
Well, there's a first time for everything, Martha. I
not
told
for
you
me.
we're gonna break you here.
Nope.
And Avril Fool just kind of looks around and she says, well, you got the trio here, so there's no reason for me to be present. They're probably going to give you your daily quest or whatnot, so I'll just be getting back to the cafeteria for my late morning porridge. And she kind of walks out, and as she does, you can see tucked into the back of her fanny pack that she wears at all times, it's your hair money. That underhanded psychic old lady. She took it. But you can't call her out.
No.
She's
wanna watch
your
out.
commanding
Not yet.
officer.
I will rise above her and then I will call her out. I don't forget someone stealing my hair money.
In year 3, you can stab people.
Yes, I will learn to secrete one of
Second,
those
you get to
shivs.
hide it.
Well, it looks like nobody's gonna be buying breakfast smoothies today. Hoo-ha! So, I guess it's time for your daily quest assignments. Take it away, Jesus. Which I'm going to say as frequently as I can. All right, everybody. So, listen. We've had a bit of a problem lately. Everyone knows that things have gone missing. Hair money, for
Hair money.
example, or things like that. We're suspecting that we've got some sort of a colony of thieving rodents that have taken up residence here inside of Daniel Plimpton's Easton Butter Academy.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Did I say Eastern Butter Academy? Pretty sure I did. He's not going to change his mind on that. Now these things have been, they've been in the walls for a while, and I think they've started to evolve some sort of like baseline human intelligence. We've noticed that some of them have been wearing clothes and carrying implements and tools, so
What?
keep an eye out for that, Skiddly Bop.
Wait, is that how I got my new shoes? There were new shoes in my Foot Locker.
Were there?
There were. No, there weren't.
Bill Cronkite,
Sorry.
you liar.
I'd like to
Hey,
upgrade
Bill.
this to lying.
Okay, you're gonna upgrade it to lying
lying
too.
too.
But you didn't lie that time.
Nope.
And Yes And goes, hey Bill, why don't you quit it with the making up tales?
Sorry, yes, and.
That's right. So we're gonna need all of you guys to work together as a team. We're gonna divide you up into groups. Let me just go ahead and go these three, you three.
I think I would be
And
better working by myself. I
No-
mean,
in
clearly
no way,
I'm-
Martha.
I think that Martha would be better working by herself.
That may be true, but teamwork is an integral part of being a mall Easter bunny. I
All right,
think
you're
we
right.
all know that.
You're denoting leaders, though, right?
Yeah, whoever's gonna be the leader of the squad, that's determined by each squad on their own. Hua, ha, hua.
I mean, I'd like to take this time, if you don't mind, Trent and Martha. I would say that Martha would probably make a great leader.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I think Martha would make a great Patsy. Leader.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not what I-
No, the first I heard leader.
Okay, if you say so.
So the trio throw
Make a
down
note
a
of
smoke
that.
bomb and disappear, which is their usual way of exiting a room.
There's not enough windows in here for that.
And everyone starts coming up with their own team names and picking their leaders. And you guys see your rivals. So Kiganis is joined up with this squad, but they have elected their leader already, and this is a guy who causes you guys no end of grief. That's right, P.A. Perryman has added an NPC named Plectrum Jones. Now Plectrum Jones,
Plectrum?
yeah, Plectrum, he is
Column A, 13.
an annoying,
Column B, 16.
invisible,
B. 6.
historian. That's why he causes you guys so much grief. He's
can't see
he's a
him.
tattletale, and you never know when he's there. So as you guys are talking, trying to figure out if Martha would be a good leader, you just kind of hear, like, right behind you guys, like, "Hey guys." Oh, sorry, did I startle you? I didn't mean to. I guess this is like that time that the French surprised the British during the War of the Roses at that one battle. I won't get into details. I don't want to bore you
It's
guys.
so sad that your family can't see you. They can't find you to give you a hug.
Good one.
Thanks.
I'm gonna roll
Wow.
for high five because that's what I really want to do in this game. Rolling for high five.
Rolling for high five.
Rolling for high five.
Oh, you're trying to high five Martha?
Yeah.
Martha, are you resisting?
No, I feel pretty good about that one, so.
Yeah, rolling high five.
All right, then I'll roll. I rolled a 6. So you go to high five Martha, and you just feel an invisible hand
Good one.
intercept yours.
Ugh!
Always happy to take a high five. Thanks.
Why is your
Bill.
hand wet?
Oh, it just always is.
You know,
You should have someone check that out.
it must be pretty easy for you to find those rats, seeing as how you're a rat yourself.
Nice. I'm gonna high five that
thinking
one.
about
I'm gonna high five that one.
Wow, that's. Are you resisting
Yes.
the high five? You're resisting it. Okay, roll.
5.
You fail. So you spend a long time looking like he just raises his hand up.
Come on, man.
And
Come
you're
on.
just like,
Come
no.
on. Come on, Trent.
No.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
God damn it.
But you can't.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
can't
turn this
resist
in
the high
actually
five.
and turn that into high five.
Okay, great. Listen, I just want you guys to know. And by the way, he is invisible, but he's still wearing his Easter Bunny uniform. So really, there's just a headless Easter Bunny body just standing next to you guys. I just want you to know that my squad's definitely gonna beat you guys up like so bad. It's gonna be like when at the end of World War II, the Allies used excessive force against Japan in order to get them to just give up. It's gonna be like that.
Why don't you go read more books? We have business to take care of.
I don't have time. I've got a whimsical colony of intelligent rodents to exterminate. So come on, History Squad, roll out. And Kiganis is like, all right, I don't want you getting any ideas, Bill, because these are not my friends. I don't have any friends.
You seem to be joined up with them quite a bit.
I was conscripted. I desperately wish that they were my friends, but they are not.
It's so sad.
And then they roll out.
Sad.
Necro Lieutenant, thank you very much for the tip. So you guys are teamed up. So you need your team name.
Well, I think we should be just something like what we are. So we are rodent killers. It's a really good name. Everybody knows what we're here for.
I mean, it's not whimsical.
Nobody said it had to be whimsical.
I mean, it should be whimsical.
Yeah,
now I
there
just
should
feel
be
like
a
we're
certain
gonna
amount of whimsy.
like
involved.
we're just going to be murdering semi-intelligent rodents.
That's what that was the quest, the job that we have today.
You don't have to think so straightforward, Martha.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta like be a little conniving, you know?
well, I can definitely be conniving.
Can you?
But yes, I certainly can. I'm part of the PTA, but I don't know. Maybe you have an idea to make it better.
Like the. What can we do? What can we
Hold
do?
on. Trent seems like he might have maybe
Trent?
an idea for a conniving team name.
I mean,
Something whimsical?
this was all Martha's idea.
I like it. This was all Martha's idea.
I'm actually okay with that. That was a very good name. Thank you.
Wow. Plausible deniability. That's great. Also, guys,
I want to roll to shift blame.
shift blame. For what? What are you shifting the blame for? Naming the group?
Yeah,
Because I'll allow it.
yeah. I mean, he did a wonderful
Thanks,
job.
Shale, man.
Shalithia, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, roll the shift blame.
Oh.
I got a 6, you got a 3. So what do you try and say to do it?
I mean, it was really your idea, not mine.
No, I definitely heard it was your. That was you.
You said it. It was
Yeah,
your
I guess.
idea.
But I want to spend this to get shift blame too.
Shift blame 2, you got it. So guys, chat has unlocked the yes and token.
Oh,
That's
my.
right. Any one of you can spend the yes and token at any point to piggyback off of something I introduce into the game and take a little bit of narrative control to introduce something of your own with a timely played yes and. So we'll put that there on the table. Oh my god. I'm gonna wait to activate those other wheels for just a little bit, but they will happen. Never you fear. So you guys have your team name,
Yeah.
which
This was
Trent
all Martha's
has
idea.
tried to make it seem like was your idea, but everyone knows was
Yeah.
really
It's
his.
definitely Trent.
And you guys head out the door. So where are you thinking is the first place you're gonna check for this mythical colony of?
Well,
rodents?
they said that they were in the walls, so clearly we should find a way into the walls.
Okay.
And as you guys are talking about that plan, you feel something rubbing against your ankles.
Ooh.
Because the Purple Harp has added an NPC named Skimbleshanks, the Academy Railway Cat. So Eric, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, column B, 19.
Column B, 19. Skimbleshanks is a drunken.
Column B. God, I hate this die. 9.
Hipster.
A 14.
Column A, 14. Garbage person. So, Skimbleshanks, the Academy Railway Cat, is not so much an actual cat as it is a drunken person who lives in the dumpster behind the Academy, who wears charming cat ears that at one point were robotic but now have long ago lost all of their battery charge. And he's just rubbing on your ankles.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
What?
You need to back away.
I just need some attention.
Yeah.
I just need some
Let's
attention.
hold up here for a second, Martha. You wanted to find a way into the walls.
Yes.
Skimby here. You know that he's been in the walls.
Yes.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, I was in the walls like years ago before anyone else knew you could even get into the walls.
We only know
That's where I was.
the academy from our perspective, but he's got a whole nother.
That's right.
I got a garbage eye view of this place. All right, now I'm privy to all the secrets, goings-ons, and
Can I roll to befriend Skimbleshanks?
yeah, you absolutely
I'd like to
can.
befriend
But
Skimbleshanks.
I'm gonna make that a 2-die resist because Skimbleshanks is not someone anyone would really want to be friends with.
Okay.
That's my decision.
Well, would 2 beat your 6?
It does not.
Ah,
You
okay.
failed to make friends. So how were you trying to make friends with him?
I was like, hey, Skimby, it's me. It's me. I forgot my name. Bill. Bill. You know.
Bill sounds like a plebeian name.
Wow.
You know, like
Wow.
you gotta rebrand yourself. dude. You gotta.
What would you think a good name would be?
I'm partial to Skimbleshanks.
Skimbleshanks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And as you guys are standing there talking to this drunken man from the garbage who pretends he's a cat, you hear the pitter-patter of little feet down the hallway. Because chat has unlocked, okay, you guys. And you guys hear, you see a small toddler wearing sunglasses and a bucket hat turn the corner and say, hey, Skimbleshanks, you're not supposed to be in the classroom right now, okay? You're supposed to be out in the dumpster where you belong, okay?
How cute! You are so adorable.
This, of course, is Janitor Trumpy. Who is, he cleans up after you guys, but also it is his sworn duty to keep Skimbleshanks out of the Academy grounds. I'm terribly sorry, Easter Bunny Academy initiates. I'm sorry that this drunken hipster trash cat got in here. He's not supposed to.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
Could you guys please not report me to anybody in the higher ups?
We would never do such a thing, would we?
Because I need this job real bad, all right? I got a lot of bookies on my tail. Because I made some bad wagers.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better, miss, but turns out I'm messed up in a big way.
Can't your mom take care of that for you?
Oh, I don't have any parents. I was birthed fully formed from seafoam. So, that's a fun fact about me. But,
Are you 4?
Yeah, I'm 4 years old.
Okay, well.
But I'm very serious about my business opportunities.
Oh, I get it. You know, you get locked in this life, you're born into it. You know, there's no way out.
I'm just trying to get seed money for a new venture. Okay, so if any of you guys are looking to invest in some exciting new business opportunities, I'm trying to get out of this dumb. You know, I don't want to be, just cleaning up dead Easter Bunny people parts all the time. You guys, what week are you?
One.
Oh, you still got some time before you have to go through like the saw blade challenge. So yeah.
What?
The saw blade challenge?
Sorry, no, don't.
Look, could you,
guys, could you not tell anyone in the higher ups that I let you know about the saw blade challenge?
We won't tell anyone if you tell us a little more about it.
Yeah.
All right, listen. How about this instead, okay? Because you guys seem pretty cool. All right, you seem like pretty cool Easter Bunny people, and I kind of like you. Okay, and you're gonna be real cool and not tell him about I let Skimbleshanks in here. Skimbleshanks, by the way, is over by the door, pawing through the lost and found box, looking for CDs that maybe someone cast off that he can like turn into some sort of like art project that also works in a CD player. It's gonna glue some seashells to it or something.
If I use the yes and token, does it go away forever?
It does.
Okay, I don't want to waste it.
One use only.
Don't want to waste it.
How about this instead? Okay. I'm gonna do you 2 solids. Number 1, because you're not telling anyone about Skimbleshanks. And number 2, because you're not gonna tell anyone I told you about the saw blade room. Well, here's the thing, okay?
It's a room.
Yeah, it's a room. About week 6, you're gonna have to go in there and they're gonna be like, show your deference to the original Easter Bunny. So what they want you to do, you gotta bow, okay? Because if you don't, the saw blades come out and just vivisect you, okay? You guys? All right, so remember, don't get vivisected, okay?
Don't get vivisected.
That's one favor I'm gonna do, okay? Favor number 2 is I'm gonna give you guys one of these Twompy brand IOUs. And he pulls out a little coupon from his pocket. You can just, at any point, you just hold this up in the air and you light it on fire. And you say my name 3 times. And I'll show up to help you guys out if you ever need it, okay? Now I'm gonna do that because you guys seem cool.
Okay.
All right?
Martha, can you put that in your hair?
Yeah, keep that in your hair.
Lighting
Sure,
it
then you can keep it in a safe place like your hair.
Lighting it on fire seems like a hazard, indoors at least. And outside, it's very dry.
Well, don't do it like in a room that has fireworks or something.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a firework room?
Yeah, there's a firework room. Oh my gosh, can you guys just be cool and not tell anyone that I told you about the firework room?
We'll keep it all quiet. We'll keep that safe.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen to it. I'm gonna try and steal that from her hair.
You're gonna steal the coupon? All right, and then I guess you should resist this, just with 1 die, because stealing.
I got a 6.
Oh, but he got a 7. So you fail, but you also gain a skill.
Resist theft?
Why don't we call it vigilance?
Vigilance.
2. So you successfully and nimbly just pluck the Trumpy IOU from her hair.
Do you stick it in your hair?
Yeah.
I mean, where else are you going to keep something safe when you're wearing most of an Easter Bunny costume?
My mullet.
Of course you have a mullet. Before Trumpy leaves, excuse me, Mr. Trumpy.
Yes.
Twimpy? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, it's with an RW sound.
Twimpy.
Yeah, that's kind of close.
Twimpy.
You'll get it.
It doesn't matter. We're looking for some magical rodents.
Those guys give me a lot of trouble lately because they won't get out of the walls.
Well, we're trying to help you. We want to find these creatures in the walls. Is there any way that you know of getting into the walls?
There is one way to get into the walls, but you have to travel through the flooded access hallways of despair.
Is this another thing that would be helpful for us to know about as bunny initiates?
No, that's just like some old access tunnels that got flooded a long time ago, and like everybody's just pretty bummed out about it, and no one knows what to do.
I can completely understand.
You gotta get through those. But it's like this water's been stagnant in there for years, so it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I should probably get back to my hut with Squimbleshanks. Squimbleshanks, you stop going through the lost and found, okay? You take what you have, you have enough scarves. All right, come with me. And he grabs him by the scarf and pulls Skimbleshanks away.
I love that you added this, like that literally was what I was going to use the yes and for, was Skimbleshanks found a scarf.
Well, you got it for
So
free.
it was fantastic, thank you.
So now you guys know that you need to head to the flooded access tunnels of despair in order to get into the walls.
Well, then that's exactly where we should head. I think our team is doing very well so far. Good job.
Yeah, we are.
Gold
High
star.
five.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't. I'm gonna use one of my experience points.
Okay, are you resisting the high five?
No.
Okay, well then hold on.
Okay.
It was-
You do it.
Yeah.
What would you like?
Oh, that's so startling.
What would you like to upgrade your high five skill into?
Team cheer up 3. Can we do team cheer up?
Team cheer up.
Like
high fives of cheer.
Yeah.
We'll call them.
Yeah, high fives.
High fives of cheer 3.
Yeah, I feel like they might be useful in a flood access of despair.
Flooded access tunnels of despair.
Sorry, flooded access tunnels of despair. Okay.
All right.
Cheer.
So, do any of you know where those flooded access tunnels are?
I want to say that I cased the joint earlier.
Okay. Let's see.
Cased.
Yep. Yeah.
And then
You're gonna spend casing the joint too sounds like a great skill to have. So yeah, as soon as you got here, you pretty much cased the joint.
And why didn't you know about the saw blade room and the fireworks room? And...
maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
No.
Trent is sure not gonna tell you. He's being pretty tight-lipped about it. But you do know where they are. All right. So are you gonna tell anyone about it, or are you just gonna keep that to yourself?
I know where these are.
Well, then we should go right to them. Lead the way.
All right.
We don't want to be beat by Keeganis and
No.
No, we cannot be beat. We must win.
Am I pronouncing that?
Plectrum Jones.
Plectrum Jones.
No one will defeat. This was all Martha's idea.
No one will defeat Martha's idea. We can just call it Martha's idea, I think.
Okay.
Do you want to vote for just calling it "This is Martha's idea"?
I mean, I'm okay with it. You're
okay, I'm okay with it.
You're okay
I mean,
with it.
it's majority, so it doesn't really matter.
That's
Motion carries.
Got it.
All right.
Democracy is a lie.
Thanks for that, Trent. So you guys, since you cased the joint, that you have to go through the gymnasium in order to, and then like downstairs through the maintenance room to get to the flooded access tunnels.
Do all these rooms have whimsical names, or is it just like the gymnasium?
It's just the gymnasium.
That's boring.
Well, I mean, there are the flooded access tunnels of despair. What do you want from me? However, you know that since the area is flooded, there's going to be a sentry posted.
Yeah. Listen, they keep guards on watch.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to come up with something that the guards want. That we only get them if they let us in.
Okay. What do we know about? Do we know who the
guard?
I'd like to. We should get there.
Okay.
Maybe case the joint.
It's pretty easy. It's not time for a major meal yet, so when you guys walk through the gymnasium, which is also the cafeteria.
Oh, it's a what are those things called?
Caffeinasium.
Caffeinasium.
The only person currently in there is Avril Fool, who is very slowly and sloppily eating a bowl of cold porridge.
Okay.
But she's at one end, and she doesn't even notice you guys when you walk through. And then you make it downstairs into the maintenance area, and then as you're heading over towards the flooded access tunnels of despair. Sorry, it's hard to get rid of the Trumpy speech impediment. You notice that the sentry that's been posted here today is the worst one. It's the sentry that, even though you guys have only been here for a week, the one that gives you guys the most problems. That's right, it's the dreaded Max Delev. Max Delev, who is, Eric?
Column A, 20.
Column A, 20. A pathetic. Ben?
I'm gonna say column A, and that's a 19.
Swashbuckling.
We'll say 9.
Chef.
Makes sense.
I mean, of all the screws in this goddamn place, this is the worst one.
So Max Delev is already over there with his chef's hat cocked jauntily to the side and his plastic buccaneer sword out as he's fencing with imaginary enemies. Ha ha ha! Take that, you cad! He does that for as long as you guys are willing to watch. He's got a whole drama that's unfolding in his mind right now.
Okay.
That was an NPC from DJ Phoenix, by the way. Thank you very much, DJ Phoenix. Ha ha! No, have it you! No, I have it you, I said first, so.
I'm wanting to watch this.
I'll just cut this nearby rope and swing across.
Oh, that is so dangerous to be doing inside.
He's not actually, it's all imaginary.
But he's doing it so well that Martha's seeing it. You're
I am.
seeing it.
That's very dangerous.
Vivid.
You
shouldn't be doing that.
Stay away from this freshly prepared soup, bacteria fiends.
Well, I guess we should go over to him, and I'll go over to him and say, okay, you can leave now.
Hello. What?
We're here to relieve you.
He kind of takes a look at the three of you in your most of an Easter Bunny outfit and says, I don't know, you look a lot like first week initiates to me. You're not supposed to be down here near the FATODs.
Well, they told us that we were supposed to come down here and make sure that no one came in here today.
I'm gonna back her up with a lying too.
Okay.
Just saying. Yeah. In fact, we were told by Miss Fool that her porridge has gotten cold and that it was subpar. So I don't know if that's something that you need to go fix, but it sounded like she was really needing some help with her cold porridge.
Well, that's not really my area.
Seems like
We tied. So you succeed a little and you fail a little. All right, well, I'm a sentry and that's my job and I take it very seriously, but as soon as
pop me in the nose with your plastic
No, he's
ladle?
just holding it up to your
It is.
throats in turn. But as soon as I'm done with my sentry shift, I'll go warm up her porridge, just in case.
But it's going to be extremely cold.
I am sorry, but I never desert my post.
You're gonna point a weapon at a man, you better be ready to use it.
Yep.
And what makes you think that I'm not?
I'm gonna try and disarm him.
Okay. That's pretty easy to do.
Nope.
But not for you, though. So as you try and grab his sword, he just keeps
I'm gonna
swishing it
reroll.
around in a
I'm gonna-
circle.
I'm gonna reroll.
Oh, you're gonna re-roll.
I got this
Oh,
nice reroll from chat.
Okay.
5.
Oh, you did it. So he's swishing it around in a circle at you, and you just throw it into the wall. Oh, aha. I see, a fighter. Well, put up your dukes, friend, for I am more than just a sword. My body is a weapon.
All right.
And also, I make a mean grilled cheese.
All right. I'm gonna fight dirty.
Oh, no. All right, also, he's not very good at fighting, so let's see what happens.
6.
Oh, yeah. You gained fighting dirty, too. And how do you fight dirty with Max Delev? The pathetic swashbuckling chef sentry.
I'm gonna grab his hat and pull it over his head and then knee him in the face.
Jesus!
When it got dark, blow my teeth.
He was so whimsical, Trent. Why did you hurt him so bad?
He just runs up the stairs crying and sobbing and holding his mouth.
Hey, listen,
No.
Bill, I'm gonna give you advice. There's no prize for second place in a fight.
Well, that is something I can agree with.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to roll for resisting macho arousal here.
Who's opposing that? Me? You just can't just roll.
Yep. I'm rolling. You told me I could roll for anything.
I got a 3.
I resisted.
But I guess you get an experience point.
I don't know what's happening.
Keep it together, guys. There are rules. All right. So you resist macho arousal from that lesson from the School of Hard Knocks that Trent just dropped on you.
I just went. Okay.
But guys, down here, now that Max Delev is gone, down here in the maintenance area, just outside of the locked doorway that leads into the flooded access tunnels of despair, things feel a little bit different. There's a dark kind of clammy air down here, and you look around at all the shelves and you see discarded holy Easter baskets and old, like, just crumbling to dust bunches of Easter grass and cracked open plastic eggs that have been discarded and just knocked into the corner. There's a strange sensation down here. You feel like you're closer to another realm, a realm of madness. Because the wheel of madness has been unlocked for the table. So let's give the wheel of madness a spin. Thank you guys very much in chat. Let's spin it here. I'm not gonna look. And here goes Wheel of Madness. Blindness. Blindness has been unlocked. One of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feels the darkness start to overtake your senses.
Oh no.
Great!
Martha Jenkins, as you are down here in the tunnels,
I feel like that thing hasn't been used since the last time.
you are suddenly struck blind. Will you please put on the blindfold of blindness?
Yes.
Madness. Madness abounds. Now make sure you can't see.
I'll do my
All right,
best.
we'll help you with the rolls and whatnot, but you, Martha Jenkins, are blind.
Forever?
Yep.
Wow.
We should have gone down in the maintenance area. So Martha just starts freaking out all of a sudden because she immediately
I
lost
can't
vision.
see! I can't see! Where did everyone go?
We're right here.
Yeah,
We're right. I'm right here.
Okay.
We're still here.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I can't see.
I don't know. I feel like it was.
That's gonna be terrible. Okay.
I don't know what happened, Martha. I feel like Bill really let you down. I want to shift blame to Bill.
Shift blame to Bill. Okay. I'll resist that.
3.
Wow, even though you only rolled a 3, you still shift the blame successfully to
What?
Bill.
What? No. Huh?
Martha, as far as
What,
you're
Bill?
aware.
This is your fault. What did you do?
No, I'm gonna high five her for cheer. I'm gonna high five her for cheer because she needs some cheer, and maybe this will.
I'm going to resist that because I can't.
Why
I'm
would
gonna,
you
give,
do
hold
high
on.
five?
I'm gonna give you 2 dice to resist, Martha, because you are blind and it's hard for you to receive high fives right now.
Oh no.
Oh, he rolled 3 1s, and you rolled a 6 and a 3. Would you like
Just
to?
hit me in the face?
No. Would you like to spend an experience point, Martha, to upgrade this into a skill?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and grab an experience
This
point
one?
there. Yep, that's 1. Thank you. And then write down on your sheet.
Yep.
So this was what skill was this? This was do
resisting.
anything.
Yeah, but she was resisting a high five.
Right.
Cheer.
So this is being stubborn too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, she's actually writing it. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Being stubborn too. So if at any time you need us to
Yeah.
let you know what's on your character sheet or whatnot, Martha, just
I
give
just
old
wanna-
Bill a
On
ring.
my character. Okay.
All right. So now that Martha knows it's totally Bill's fault that she's been struck blind down here in the maintenance area, you guys are left alone in the darkness with nothing but the locked door to the flooded access tunnels of despair in front
Oh,
of
it
you.
was locked.
This isn't going to stop me. I'm still going to become the best Easter bunny there ever was.
She's
She
screaming at
immediately steps in a puddle, and most of her right leg just kind of sinks down into some weird moldy grime, and her suit looks super gross now.
What kind of horrible place is this?
Well, I mean, it's
Alright.
pretty descriptive of what this place
So
is.
there's a locked door.
There is, Trent.
I want to pick that lock.
Do you, Trent?
Yeah.
Do you have any skill you can use to do that, or are you just going to be picking a lock?
I'm just gonna be doing anything.
All right, doing anything to pick that lock?
5.
You successfully pick the lock. You're going to spend an XP. Once you spend that XP you got for resisting an erection roll, and you gain lock picking 2. Martha, you know what? I'm going to be generous. We'll say that the madness curse will only be with you for the next half hour.
Okay.
You mean this door? And then it's like,
Which door?
The door
where's
swings
the door?
open, and immediately the room fills with water up to your ankles.
Good lord.
It seems these access tunnels are legit flooded, and now you're just letting the flood water in here. It smells terrible and stagnant and old.
I think I lost the wrong
Wait,
sense.
so if it's all the way flooded, so that it's doing this, how is there like a maintenance closet anywhere near here?
You're in the maintenance area. There's no maintenance closet in the
okay.
maintenance area. This is all the maintenance.
Is there a sub pump?
Yeah, but it broke,
Oh.
which is why the access tunnels got flooded.
yeah, and they're real bummed about it.
Can I fix the sub pump? I'm gonna roll the
Well,
fix
you're
the
not
sub-
anywhere near the sub pump.
I thought it was around here.
No,
You
it's
said it was
not.
maintenance
It's
area.
down in the It's down in the access
That's
tunnels.
just
Why would you put a pump for tunnels into a maintenance area where it can't pump things? That doesn't make any sense.
touche.
So you guys just see a dark hallway in front of you with
I don't-
ankle-deep water and just
You're not missing anything.
just a feeling of general bummed outedness just emanating from it. What do you guys want to do?
We should make this place feel better. It's horrible in here.
I would high five everything in here if I could.
Well, that would be hard to do since I assume most of these things don't have hands.
It's not about the hands, Martha.
Well, that's how a high five
It's about
works.
this feeling.
Well, so this is the entrance into the walls, right? So we just have to get
Well, no.
through here.
Somewhere back in the flooded access tunnels of despair is an entrance into the walls.
Right. So if we just maybe we
are
can
these-
split up.
What? It's just one entrance.
And one long hallway.
Well, I can't see that because I've lost my eyesight.
But there's still like we don't have like there's air to breathe in this disgusting place.
Well, there is now that you've opened the door.
I see. Okay. Well then,
But before now, it was just fetid stank.
cool. Gross.
I say we head down there, and while we're heading down there, I'm gonna case the joint.
Okay, go ahead and case the joint then.
Wow.
6 and a 3.
Okay. You want to spend an experience point to upgrade case in the joint?
Yeah.
How would you like to upgrade case in the joint to make it more specific?
Like
What about case in dangerous places?
Yeah.
3. All right. So you kind of case the joint. Now it's a long, dark tunnel, ankle deep water. Sloshing through it, you can just feel it starting to soak into your bunny fur.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
But you hear a strange noise up ahead, Trent. It sounds like the plucking of some sort of stringed instrument, and it's coming up from the darkness, down further into the
What?
flooded access tunnels.
somebody's playing a guitar.
What? Why would they do that down here?
You guys don't hear anything.
Oh, well, I don't, but I'm responding to what he said.
I don't know.
Well, it could be the musically inclined magical rodents that are in the walls. I say, if you can hear it with your deft ear, I'll just follow you. Martha, if you want to grab my bunny tail. No, my bunny tail.
I can't find it. I
Let-
can't see anything.
I need you to find it for yourself, Martha. I need you to find it.
It's a strange request,
yeah,
Bill
I-
Cronkite.
Here,
What am I supposed to
I'll
do?
roll to find it.
Yep.
6. Hold on.
Oh,
I
you
also
tied.
rolled a 6. So you succeed. We'll
You get
call.
a skill, right?
Yeah, we'll call your new skill Finding It 2.
Finding it.
Yeah, no G's in skills.
Yeah.
Finding It 2. But you both succeed a little and fail a little. So as you go to reach down on the back of Bill Cronkite's bunny suit to find his bunny tail, you do find it. You grab it with your hand, but there is something warm and squirming and alive on the back of it.
What?
And you hear a tiny little squeak, and you feel something stab into your hand that almost feels like a tiny rodent-sized sword.
Ah! Your tail bit me!
And then something splashes into the water and runs off into the darkness.
What? Why did your tail stab
I
me?
don't know.
Am I bleeding?
Hold on, let me check.
Do you guys have any source of light?
No, it doesn't matter. I can't see anyway.
I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if
I
I have
feel-
a lighter.
Yeah.
Having a lighter.
Having a lighter.
It'd be important.
4.
Ooh, I rolled a 6.
Damn.
Light
So
that item
you
you
fail
require.
at having a lighter. There are 3 table rerolls there as well.
Yeah,
just
I
so
mean,
you
we
guys
kind of
know.
need one to activate
All right.
Trumpies anyway.
You're gonna. So you're spending.
No, I'm giving it back so I can.
Oh,
reroll.
okay. All right. Rerolling.
No.
That's not gonna do it.
I'm gonna check to see if I have a lighter.
Well-
I'm pretty sure I had one.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
Pretty sure I had one.
Yeah.
This back.
No.
Nope, you don't have
I
a lighter
I
either.
absolutely didn't have.
I
a
have
lighter.
one.
You don't.
She also does not have a
You don't
lighter.
have a lighter.
Well, it was in my hair.
None of you have a lighter. Even the one that was in your
Can I
hair,
re-roll
Martha, is gone.
Can I re-roll?
Yeah, you can re-roll.
Where's one of those?
I spent it for you. Go ahead and re-roll.
Ah,
Okay. Yep.
You got a 6?
You beat my roll, and you also got a 6. So you have having a lighter too.
Okay.
You feel around in your hair, and you're like, oh no, it's gone. Where did my lighter go? But then you find a little bun that you had tied your hair into the previous day. And at the center of that bun is a lighter.
Here it is.
Wait, do you have 2 buns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's got an old bun and then a fresh bun from today.
Yeah.
Is that how hair works?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have it.
All right, so you flick the lighter,
Yes.
and nothing changes for you, but for you two,
Oh.
there is suddenly light in the tunnel.
Am I bleeding?
Nope, you're fine.
She's bleeding
she
a
is
little. Yeah.
Well, good then.
There
Pain
is
don't hurt.
I'm not going to go into this conversation.
There is no sign of whatever small creature stabbed Martha in the hand, but you guys get the impression that you're not alone in these flooded access tunnels of despair, and you are still hearing the plucking of that stringed instrument from somewhere up ahead in the darkness.
Is there anything that we can improvise into a lamp or a torch?
I don't think so, but you could roll.
Okay.
He rolled a 6.
I biffed a 6.
Improvising mundane tools 2.
Yeah, okay.
So you find an old glass Coke bottle, and also what looks like the remnants of like half of a Folgers tin coffee can. And you get some dry, papery streamers from what looks like Larry's retirement party that was held down here in the access tunnels many 13s of years ago. And you pull some down and wad it up, and then light that, and you fashion yourself a kind of lantern.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, like, I'm impressed with myself.
Yeah.
You should be.
I didn't make a torch out of, like, a broken leg of a table and a rag. No, I made a...
That's the sucker's way out.
That's a
I wanna-
great lantern.
I want to try and fashion a weapon to give to Martha because he's got the light and she needs
Really
something
don't... I'm
Wait.
really close to her right now, and I don't think she needs a weapon.
Hold on. Don't you have a way to
to improvise weaponry.
improvise weaponry? Okay,
I
yeah, you're
should
gonna
be-
fashion one.
Be able to protect myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you also rolled 1-6 there, so we'll say, let's see, how can we make this more specific? How would you like to make this more specific for your improvised weaponry roll? What about improvised weapons for friends?
Yeah.
3.
But it's 4 with the number 4.
No, that's just confusing. So what are you going to make for Martha?
Well, I see him fashion that Coke bottle, or the Coke bottle, so I grab one, smash it, and then I find an old broom handle, and then I stick it on the end, and I was like, here you go, here's a spear. Stick it
Oh.
with the pointy end.
Thank you.
So you have a broom handle with a broken Coke bottle on one end of it.
All right.
Can I nominate Martha to go in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna nominate.
I mean, she's got the lighter.
Yeah. Well, I have a lantern.
Oh, so she doesn't need to light that anymore?
No.
You might want to tell Martha.
Martha, can you? That lighter's probably pretty hot.
Yeah, it is quite hot.
You can release it. I've made a lantern.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you put it back in your hair.
Where else is it gonna go?
The waft of burning hair just kind of floats through the hallway for just a moment.
Can I steal that lighter?
Steal the lighter out of her hair. Sure.
Am I resisting
Martha,
this
you
with
can resist.
vigilance?
Vigilance, yeah. So that's 2
2?
dice for vigilance. So you rolled a 6 there, Trent. She rolled an 8,
Okay.
so you fail. You feel something pawing around in your
Hey.
hair.
Hey, is it another one of those things?
Oh, no, I was just checking something. Sorry.
Get out of my hair.
Sorry.
I have a weapon now.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I was just testing you, because, down here it can be real tough.
Well, I am also very tough, so you should be careful.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys heading on into the now warmly lit darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guiding Martha.
Okay.
Verbally.
Verbally. So you're right behind her, Trent. You're pulling up the rear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I need to be rolling for walking.
No, you got it. He's guiding
Yeah.
you verbally.
I'm pretty good at guiding you verbally.
All right.
Because you don't want to fail that roll.
Yeah.
So you guys keep walking into the darkness, and now you can all hear the plucking of a stringed instrument. And as you walk up to what looks like a T intersection in the flooded access tunnels of despair, you can definitely hear it's coming from the left. And you can tell that because there is a figure sitting on a crate, plucking what looks like a lute. Because the Bard 1971 has added an NPC named Thomas the Bard.
Thomas the Bard.
So Eric,
Column B that's jacked for some reason. 3.
column B, 3. Thomas, it's either the Bard or Thebard.
Thebard.
We'll say Thomas Thebard.
Thomas Thebard.
Is a cowardly.
A 18.
18 in column A. Kleptomaniac.
I don't see your D20 anywhere in front of you.
Here.
Where'd it go?
Ben was using it.
No, this is.
Oh, no, it's by the dragon.
Oh, okay.
The dragon.
Here.
Which way is a dragon?
Don't worry
It's
about
on
it.
your. It's on your hand. It's on your hand.
The
There you
curse
go.
of blindness.
2.
Did you choose A or B?
Hey,
Dog walker.
the dragon's over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
A
That's not
cowardly.
where it is anymore.
It's you rolled it.
Here.
A
It's right-
cowardly
yeah.
kleptomaniac dog walker who's also playing a lute. Oh my gosh, you guys startled me.
Ah!
Oh, what are you doing down here in the flooded access tunnels of despair?
What are you doing here, Tabard?
How do you know my name?
We-
Oh, my name tag. Oh, sorry, I always forget that I'm wearing that. Damn it, Thebard, take this off. Sorry, yes. I am Thomas Thebard. I live down here. But no one's come down here since Larry's retirement party.
Well, but you're here.
That's right. I live here alone.
You're
Alone.
Well, not so alone anymore. Beacon29, thank you for the tip.
Thank you for the tip.
For the bits.
bits. Thank you for the bits.
Because lately, there's been a bit of a little whimsical infestation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're here about.
Yeah, we're going to defeat them
Okay.
with our
good place.
weapons.
Stop.
Careful there.
Careful.
I'm just showing you how good
Just
I am.
put it away. Just put it away.
All right.
You're actually not holding the spear anymore. Thebard is holding the spear. Yeah, you want to be careful where you point this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I do that sometimes.
Can you not
There you go.
take my weapon? It's all I have
no,
left.
No, sorry. I just got my loot here. Listen. Something a little while ago got into the rats in the walls and turned them all smart. Now I sent Theo, that's my dog, after him. He's gone now. Now I'm a dog walker, ain't got a dog no more. So here I sit, plucking on my loot,
Yeah.
stealing stuff. Just living alone. I done failed. Couldn't take on the rodents. But now you here think you're gonna be able to do it?
Well, I know we can.
What makes you
He's
think you
over
can?
here.
Oh, I know we can.
Nope.
Yeah.
The other way.
Yeah, sure, you got it that time.
I know we can.
Very good.
Well, you're gonna have a hard time doing it without this shank here. Oh, darn it, there I go again. Here, you should take that back. Sorry about that.
You should stop stealing from people.
Oh, well,
It's not okay.
miss, I can't help myself.
That just sounds like an excuse to me. I mean, I've heard many of those.
I want to try and take his loot.
Try and take his loot, okay. Ooh, you do not take his loot. Hey, hands off the merchandise, all right?
Sorry, I just respect a professional, and I'm just trying to.
Rule of ownership down here in the flooded access tunnels of despair.
So, you're missing your dog.
That's right, Theo.
Do you think those smart rats might have Theo?
I think something happened to him, and I got a theory on it. But before I tell you what my theory is, we're gonna have to roll the wheel of genre change.
See if I can
Will
go
this
live.
fairy tale continue, or will it change into something else entirely? Let's see. Rolling and missing it. Lamaline.
I tweeted nothing.
Disaster.
Oh.
See, I don't think it's just the rats we got to worry about down here. No, I think Daniel Plimpton has been covering up a much worse thing happening here.
What?
Yeah, that's right. But in order to find out more about that, you're gonna have to talk to that loony old coot what lives further down here in the flooded access tunnels of despair.
I thought you said there was no one else down here. That
Well,
it was just you.
I mean, apart from him, and my dog, and the rats, and I guess now the three of you. Getting pretty crowded down here.
Have you seen anybody else?
Nope.
You haven't seen anybody else since here?
Nope.
Not an empty Easter bunny suit walking around by itself?
Nothing.
Some kind of just asshole?
Like I said, I ain't seen no assholes.
Okay.
Just been the three of you.
Can I ask you a favor? Say we find your dog. We return it. We're going to look for their dog. But if you happen to see a group, 3 people, one is a bunny suit walking around by itself.
All right.
One's a kind of sad jerk.
Easy enough to remember.
Yeah, and then a nondescript third.
Sure. Well, the first two are pretty much a dead giveaway, so I don't really need much description for the
Yeah.
other.
Could you send them the other way?
Absolutely. Back the way they came.
The other side of that T intersection.
Oh, but that's
Back
the
there.
right way to go.
Oh, well then send them further down. Wait, what?
Well, yeah, I'm just sitting here on this end because I'm sitting further away from the rats so I can see them coming if
see.
they come. One of them came down this way not too long ago, and I just gave it a howdy do, but I knew it was there, so it can't sneak up on me. You see what I'm saying?
Huh.
Keep your
Smart.
back to a wall.
That's right. Or in this case, on a milk crate with my back to a wall.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, do what you said.
All right, will do.
Wonderful.
But you're going to want to head right down that way in order to find them rats. Or, as I like to call it, the real cause of what's going on here at Daniel Plimpton's Easter Academy. We ain't got a lot of time, kids. That's all I'll say.
All right. Well, thank you, Thebard.
My pleasure. Nice meeting you folks. Sure does get lonely down here in the self-imposed isolation.
Okay, bye.
Oh, all right, bye. So you guys head off down the proper T channel?
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't try to make friends with him.
Yeah. Smelled.
And Garbage Cat didn't.
Garbage Cat was great. He's good people.
He got too many scarves.
Wow. That's just.
All right, so you guys are heading down, sloshing through the ankle-deep fetid water in the darkness. Well, the kind of shadowy light from the lantern.
Yeah.
And things start to get a little bit weird down here. The ground seems to be sloping downward and the water level is increasing. So before long, it's up to your thighs, and you guys can just tell you're gonna have to get your Easter Bunny initiate suits just so cleaned in order to be able to pass tomorrow's inspection.
That dry cleaning bill is going to be high
I mean,
for
those
this.
Plimpton dollars, now you don't go that far.
Not for dry cleaning.
Not for dry
It's one of the most expensive services here in Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy.
And
makes
it-
sense.
It does, because they know you have to get your bunny suit dry cleaned.
That's true. And
Leaving the thing that this school's a scam.
what? No. Once you guys are about hip deep in this water, you come into an area of the tunnels that split in 3 different directions.
Well,
Afraid it was gonna happen.
what? What's happening?
We're gonna have to split the party.
I mean, I can just let me case the joint and make sure.
Are you gonna
Alright.
case the joint?
Yeah.
Now, this is a dangerous place,
Okay.
so I'll allow you to case a dangerous place. I got a 9, and you got a 12.
Well,
So you case the joint. You kind of peer down one of the tunnels. Doesn't look like much to you. You peer down the tunnel to the other side. Also, Nothing really descriptive about this one. But as you peer down the tunnel ahead of you guys, you see an old rusty sign kind of covered over with a layer of grime on the wall. Would have been overlooked by someone not as well versed in casing joints as yourself. But you case it good. You case it right on. And you see that underneath that layer of grime as you clear a little bit away, forgetting that you're gonna have to get that dry cleaned off of your bunny mitten.
Or get a new suit from somebody.
It says, to the laboratory.
I think we found our direction.
Why?
It says to the laboratory.
That ain't how you pronounce nothing.
What?
That ain't how you pronounce
You
nothing.
don't pronounce it laboratory?
No.
Agree to disagree.
That's definitely incorrect. But either way, why do you think we should go that way? You think that this is a science experiment?
Listen, I don't know much about no talking rats, but I know it's either magic or science. And there's the only one of them I see in these tunnels.
Well, then we should try it. I think that is a good point.
Yeah. I mean, it was mostly Bill's idea.
Oh, I didn't hear you say anything
fine.
about that.
Yep,
And I don't resist it.
totally Bill's idea.
Oh, well,
I think
then,
that we absolutely should go that way.
good idea, Bill.
Thank you.
To this way.
All right. So you guys,
You're pointing the wrong direction.
Oh, to this way.
I mean,
Close enough.
Yeah.
This way.
It's fine. We'll just point you where you
I'm
need
gonna
to
go
go.
that direction then.
all right. So you guys start walking down the middle tunnel with the sign that reads "To the laboratory."
Well, see, it's pronounced laboratory.
Yeah, canon. And you walk down it for a way, sort of treading through the water, which remains hip deep, but doesn't seem to be getting any deeper at this point. And you guys
Is
continue.
it soaking through our suits?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's not soaking through the inner thermal layer that protects you guys from like all manner of mall-related liquid accidents.
Right, like the kids.
Right.
Kid layer.
But you can definitely feel like it's waterlogged apart from that inner membrane.
Okay.
And you make it to what looks like a solidly constructed and fairly new metal door. I say you make it to, Martha actually walks directly into it.
Ow!
We're like discussing something.
Why didn't you tell me there was a door or something here?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Bill, why didn't you tell her?
What? What?
Gonna resist that?
I got.
Yep, nope.
And I'm gonna spend to get it.
So that was what, shifting the blame?
Yeah.
So shifting blame to Bill. Okay. 3.
Wait, did he succeed?
He did.
He did.
Why didn't you tell me, Bill? It's your job, clearly.
Sorry, I apologize. It was, I guess, my fault. Look, can you do that thing that you do there, trying with the doors and making them go open?
I mean, first I try and open it.
It is locked.
All right.
Now you're gonna try and pick the lock, but here's the thing, Trent. There is no visible locking mechanism on this door, and as you're realizing that, you hear a voice whispering down from the darkness above you, and you guys whip your heads around and see it's not a ceiling joint up there. No, something has been dug up into the wall. It looks like a crude lookout area where you can be observed from someone who is unseen, and that someone is Necro Lieutenant's NPC named Carlisle Fanny Pack. Now, Carlisle Fanny Pack immediately strikes you as
A column B, 9.
a grumpy,
Column A, 3.
stereotypical
B.
B,
19.
secret agent. So you guys see a very,
A little further. Give me 1 second. Now it's all the way back.
you guys see a very handsome man in a tuxedo.
Back. There you go.
You get it? You got it? Okay. Very handsome man in a tuxedo crouching down above you. He says, oh, good evening.
What?
What brings you down into the tunnels?
Who's there?
The name's Fanny Pack. Carlisle Fanny Pack. In Her Majesty's Secret Service.
What is the Secret Service of Britain?
England, yeah.
Doing here?
Why would you assume I'm from England?
Well, what majesty?
let's see.
You have an accent.
Wow. Really? So that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah,
is it?
I mean, you do
I'm
have an
sorry
accent.
about Bill. He's just real bad.
Are you getting arrested?
14.
Oh, wait. So you got a 14. So you fail, but you gain a skill in...
in resisting.
Wait, we'll say in... we'll call it righteous indignation 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill.
I don't.
This very much seems like a situation in which you're protesting too much, I think. Bill, is it?
Yes, Fanny Pack.
Yes. Right.
You don't hear the accent.
That is my name. What accent? No, this is the way that I speak. Now, what brings the three of you down here in the flooded access
We're
tunnels of
here
despair?
to save the day and make everything right here at Bunny Academy and become the best bunnies we can.
He's over here.
Oh,
Dear.
well, all the same things still apply. Just now you can see it from my face.
Well, isn't that just my luck? Here I was thinking I would have another day down to myself to conduct my research, and then 3 bumbling bunnies walked down the hallway.
Bumbling.
I'm gonna roll righteous indignation on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, bumbling. How dare you? You've only just met us.
Well, he seems taken aback by the force with which you became so quickly indignant. Well, I didn't mean to assume. Clearly we have
Well,
both...
you know what they say about assumptions.
Yes,
sir.
I do. We've both made assumptions about each other here. Now, I didn't mean to say that you were bumbling. It's just being down here in the dark, conducting my experiments, it makes one a bit grumpy.
What sort of experiments are you conducting down here?
Well, I'm down here trying to gather information for Her Majesty, the Queen of England.
Okay.
No, not that one.
How many queens of England are there? There's only the one.
I told you I'm in her secret service. If I told you that information, I might have to take you out. No, you see...
I'd like to see that happen.
The queen is secret, or
We're getting caught up on details.
Right, I'm trying to deliver a bit of exposition and you're just picking it all apart.
Yes. I'm sorry about Bill.
13.
Righteous indignation.
No, you fail. I'm sorry, Bill.
All right.
Yeah, Bill.
Yes.
I really just.
He does seem like the worst person. But maybe I could explain this further if you all join me in my laboratory.
How that's pronounced, but okay.
It is how it's pronounced.
He kind of scuttles down onto a ledge that you hadn't seen that enables him to make his way over to the door without soiling his tuxedo pants in the stagnant water, and reaches over and opens the door, which reveals a little bit of a covered pool area that is damming up the water and preventing it from getting further into his lab. And he does a neat tuck and roll over the dam and comes up in what appears to be a highly scientific underground laboratory.
I'd also like to follow his moves.
All right, go for it. Gonna try and do a tuck and roll jump over the dam?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Wait.
You fail. Super fail.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cash one of these into aping movement 2.
Aping movement.
Gymnastics 2.
We'll call it dexterity 2.
Dex.
No, what? No, I like aping movement. Aping movement 2, but it's aping movement.
Aping movement.
No G's.
Right, no G's.
So you watch him do his tuck and roll, and you go, yeah, you know who can do that? Bill Cronkite. And then you move to jump forward, but at that point, Martha turns around with her spear handle and just gets it all tangled up between the two of your feet, and you fall face first into the water.
And the worst part is we don't have heads, so that all that water
The membrane. The membrane does nothing.
Why did you splash me?
Oh, Martha.
So the interior of your suit is now filled with stagnant water, and it cannot leach out of the suit because of the waterproof membrane.
Is it just like slightly, it's
You are
slightly
now-
bulgy?
Yeah, you are now sloshing and carrying around a whole suit full of stagnant tunnel water.
Oh, Martha.
It smells way worse in here now.
Oh, Martha.
That's Bill's fault. I don't even have to roll for that.
It's clearly Bill's fault.
Are you coming into the laboratory?
Yeah.
Yes,
walk
this
in.
way.
You walk in and just step over the dam. You won't even have to roll for it.
I will also walk in.
I'll help her.
Are you gonna help her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah.
Are you resisting being helped, Martha?
No.
Okay.
No, 1.
I also rolled a 1. So, you go to help her, You grab her hands and you kind of tuck her spear under your arm, and you're trying to guide her over to the dam. At that point, Bill starts to walk forward and tries to get through at the same point. And they kind of jam up together in the doorway, and spurts of tunnel water come shooting out of his suit and into Martha's face and mouth.
What is wrong with you, Bill? This is horrible.
And both of you collapse forward into the dam, which just pushes it down and sends water all into the floor of the laboratory. Oh my goodness, no, this is not what I needed today.
This is awful.
Carla fanny pack goes over to the wall and flips a switch which activates the suck pump here in the room and sucks all of the water down through a drain in the middle of the room. But now at least you guys are inside of the
I'm so
laboratory.
sorry that Bill pushed that woman over.
Are you gonna?
Righteous indignation. No.
Yep, you fail. It was absolutely your fault, Bill. Now listen, are we quite finished?
Yes.
Wait, my dear, what is wrong with your eyes?
We just came down here and I can no longer see.
Oh yes, that must have happened in the maintenance area, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, there's black mold down there.
What?
Yes, yeah,
There
it's
shouldn't
quite
be
toxic.
black mold here. That's not safe.
I agree, completely unsafe. But here, my dear, come over here. And he
Okay.
pulls out what looks like
No, the other way. The other way.
an ordinary cell phone. But he turns it around and presses a button, and from out of the camera, a fine spray of mist hits Martha in the face. Now, don't worry, this is going to be exceptionally painful, but what I've done is I've sprayed a bunch of nanobots into your eyes, and they're going to start working to eat the black mold. Now, they are going to eat a little bit of your eye's interior jelly.
What?
It's all right, it's what they need to fuel themselves, but your eyesight should be returning about now, and the screaming starts.
Yeah. She's just screaming the whole time. You guys can have a conversation, but she's still screaming.
Yeah, she's going to be screaming for just a little bit, so we might want to just talk over her for a moment.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as she's screaming, Megan's going back.
All right. No, my dear, please don't do that right there in the middle of the floor. No. Well, that's a side effect as well.
You should turn on the suck pump again.
Yep, let me go get that. So he goes to turn on the suck pump, which also starts making a loud sucking noise as Martha is screaming. All right, so welcome to the laboratory.
Can I steal that?
Steal the cell phone?
Yeah.
Sure. Go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I did not roll as well as you. So you steal his cell phone that disperses medical nanobots. So go ahead and write down that you have those. So you're here to take care of the rat problem, is that correct?
What?
The rat problem?
What?
Listen, I get that we're trying to stick to the bit where we're yelling
Yeah.
over things. I
Yeah.
just don't want to blow out the eardrums of everyone who might be listening.
Gotcha.
So maybe we'll just do a stage yell
Okay.
like this, and then we won't be shouting
Yeah.
quite as loudly.
We are here to deal with the rats.
Oh, and they probably told you it was some sort of like whimsical, mystical, bibbly bobbly thing,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
It isn't.
What?
No, that's why I was sent here. Turns out, your American government, many decades ago, buried some sort of highly experimental gaseous compound beneath the very grounds that Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy was constructed on.
What?
Now, for a time, the concrete bunker that they were buried in held. But as of late, that concrete has been breaking down, and some of that gaseous compound has been making its way up through the soil and has infected the local rodent population. But here's the thing. That concrete bunker, thank you, my dear, the screaming should be subsiding at this point. Don't worry about the mess. The suck pump went ahead and got that pumped right out. Oh, well, I say mess, but actually, she was going to the
suit.
bathroom inside of
In her
her
waterproof suit.
her waterproof suit. So you got that to slosh around in now, Martha.
Oh, good.
Whew, man, these suits, the dry cleaning bill for these, I can't even imagine how many Plimpton bucks it's going to cost you guys to pay for that. Here's the thing. That gaseous compound has been building up. The pressure has been increasing down there in the concrete bunker. We are sitting on a ticking time bomb of rodent intelligence boosting gas.
Very specific.
It is. But the government was into some weird things in the 60s and 70s. Now, my instruments are saying there's not much time remaining, before that bunker just explodes. Now, not only is that going to take out a huge chunk of the grounds of Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy on its own, but it's going to release that gaseous compound into the atmosphere. By my calculations, every single rodent, domesticated or otherwise, in a 3-mile radius will gain superhuman intelligence within a matter of days.
Okay.
Do you realize what might happen? Does anyone realize? Because I have not been able to
I'm trying to
calculate,
realize.
but it
I'm
seems
gonna roll
like
to realize.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to realize. Ooh.
You do not.
I don't realize.
You
But
have no
I do
idea.
want to spend a point to get a realizing.
Realizing 2. You gain it. Yep, no, I've also been struggling with it. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds cataclysmic. Positively cataclysmic. So someone's got to stop it.
Well, what would you suggest?
Well,
How do you stop gas?
I don't know. I'm more of a like figuring out what the problem is kind of guy. I have R&D folks that I typically send word back to.
Where are they?
Well, as I said, I'm here on a solo mission. So really, they've just kind of dropped me into this highly sophisticated lab that I do not know how to properly utilize.
Well, then you probably shouldn't be using it.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, I do not know why they decided to do this.
Can I case the joint for anything I think? Because I've had some experience with chemicals in my past. So
Okay, Trent.
I want to case the joint to see if there's anything I can whip up that might be of an explosive nature or.
Okay, so this is a pretty dangerous joint, so I'll let you roll all 3 dice for that. I got a 10. But you got an 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, you start looking around and you see there are a bunch of cabinets and shelving units that have a bunch of like scientific mumbo jumbo written on the various reagents and ingredients stored therein. I wouldn't go poking around with that too much. A lot
No,
of
I'm
it
just
seems
saying,
pretty sophisticated.
You know, if you mix these 2 chemicals together, they combust.
They can bust what?
No, they combustion.
A rhyme.
Oh, sorry, I do not understand your accent. I apologize. Well, they combust. All right, great. So we can blow something up.
Yeah.
But what are we going to do with that?
We could blow up all the rats and the rodents.
I mean, you're
But
saying
there's
that-
also a gas.
Yeah. I mean,
The rodents are a
should-
symptom, my dear, not the actual source
I'm just
of the
saying,
problem.
if we can put a fire in this gas, you know, you think it can survive a heat of, I don't know, that, you know,
I get what you're saying. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. You're saying
I'm
that
talking hundreds of Kelvin, you know, like
Yeah.
really
you
burn it out.
want to make the gas change the state of being of the gas to even more of a gas.
Will you roll realizing for me?
Yeah. 8.
Yeah.
I mean,
You realize what it means.
I realize. Yeah.
like
yeah.
like your words don't make sense, but I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I want to blow up the gas, like the heat.
Yeah, you want to blow up the gas.
Yeah.
To be even less of a. It'll be more of a gas.
Well, it'll just burn.
Like
all-
a super gas.
No, it'll mostly just burn it out.
Interesting idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going to have to figure out where the concrete bunker might actually be. It's somewhere deep below here, but it's not in this area. I don't think it's anywhere near the flooded access tunnels of despair. I'm not entirely sure how to go about finding where it is, but you're going to need to gear up. So,
Do you have a bit of the gas?
no.
You don't have any of it.
No, I don't
Like
have
I couldn't
any of it.
improvise a tool that could find where the gas is. Like a.
Well, that would be a pretty sophisticated tool. Like, you wouldn't need like a mundane tool
not a
or something to
mundane tool.
find gas. But I will give you a little bit of my secret agent gear to make sure that you are ready for this assignment. And he goes over to a very sleek, polished black cabinet, and he goes to open it up, and there is a clicking noise, and he goes, oh wait, the booby trap. And it just blows up and sends him just flying back to the opposite wall. Now you guys are gonna need to duck for cover.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna ape his movement.
You're gonna ape his movement? Okay. Being thrown clear of the explosion would be helpful at this point, so I will allow you to ape his movement.
Nope.
Oh, that's double ones.
I'd like to. No, I'd like to reroll.
the
I'll
last
use the
reroll.
last reroll.
Okay,
That Jesus.
that's still a failure.
Only one more. I want to use vigilance to jump out of the way.
To be ready for
yeah,
it.
To be
Okay,
ready.
so I already rolled. This is what you're trying to beat. You tied. You tied with a 7. All right, and how do you want to avoid being hit by this explosion?
I mean, can't I shift blame to Bill and like use him as a sort of a shield?
It's just crazy enough to work. Wow. All right. Yeah, you do it. So here's what happens. Carlisle fanny pack. In everything, time slows down as he opens this up and goes, oh wait, the booby trap. And you just see the beginning flames of the explosive device that he had inside of his cabinet start to boil up. Now you know there's not much time.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to try and ape his movements in order to also be thrown clear of this explosion.
Yeah.
You also, Martha, you were super vigilant and you knew that booby trap was about to trigger. So you cry out, booby trap in slow motion. And it sounds really weird when you slow that down, so I apologize for that. It's slow, you see it coming, but not quite quick enough to avoid the explosive concussive force that starts to burst out. Now, as he moves into position to start aping Carlisle's movement, you shove him forward in an effort to get him further up there. You'll tell him later on. But really, you're gonna shift the blame for this booby trap fiasco all onto Bill. You shove him up onto there, and he grabs the handle of the cabinet as well. And Carlisle looks at him and goes, "This is your fault," as it explodes and sends both of you ragdolling out across the room. So I'm gonna reduce your die type in ape and movement because you are injured. And that's a rule now.
Oh, you stole that from somewhere.
And then you also get blown down to the floor, and you feel all of your bathroom break material go sloshing up your back, down in your permeable bunny suit.
But like
Impermeable
some of
bunny
it go
suit.
out at least.
Do you want it to?
Well, I mean, I don't want to carry it around.
Yeah, some of it like washes all the way up your back and I guess into your hair. You're lying on the ground.
It's in your hair.
I don't want it in my hair. I want it out of my suit.
How is it supposed to get out of your suit without getting into your hair, Martha? This is what you wanted. Meanwhile, the explosion even seems to be laying the blame for itself mostly at Bill's feet. And you just kind of stand over to the side and just let this happen. So you now have, your own filth just up your back. You are just blinded over in the corner. Your ears are ringing, and Carlisle seems all but dead.
What?
Oh, this has turned into the worst day.
This quest is a lot more intense than a week one student should
It's
be.
not a quest.
He's alive. He's alive.
It's more of a scientific disaster you're trying to prevent from happening now.
Wait,
So go and do that thing before it's too late.
Should we help him?
oh,
Still, no.
And he dies.
oh, yeah, I think
dead
he
now.
died. So
He's dead now.
we should probably just leave him here.
I'm gonna
eat him.
cross out Carlisle.
Yeah, you don't have to
Fanny
remember him because he's dead.
Yeah. Rat food.
Sleep now. I'm sorry Bill killed you.
Yeah, that wasn't very
pack.
nice.
Just indignation. Jesus.
Well, are you shifting the blame to Bill? Because he rolls a 4. Yeah, Bill, it's really hard for you to be. You try and be righteously indignant, but Martha and Trent are both looking at you like no. And even Carlisle lying there, his face is frozen in what looks like a disapproving glance that's just shooting your way.
Can we just close his eyes?
I
Just
mean,
gonna close his eyes. Okay.
Even so, you can feel his disapproval.
All right.
well, and now we should find the concrete room, right?
I mean, is there anything left of the secret agent tools?
I mean, there's
in the
his
booth?
cell phone.
Oh.
The rest was completely immolated in the explosion.
All right, let's
Can we use that cell phone to fix him?
spray him in the face.
All right, do you have a skill for using this at all
No,
that you
I
would like
don't.
to utilize? All right, go ahead and roll.
5.
5. I rolled a 6, so you fail.
Yeah.
So you spray him with this cell phone that actually shoots out medical nanobots. And you just spray him in the face. So you see this film kind of build up on his face and start going inside of his mouth. And he just lies there with his eyes closed for a bit, and then he starts to twitch. And then he opens his mouth and eyes and just starts screaming. But it doesn't sound like anything that is like, it sounds like the nanobots are maybe puppeting his body to trying to get him to, create some facsimile of life. But you get the impression that it's not going to help. It's just going to make him scream and twitch for a bit until he stops. Well, you should have used it right.
Yeah, Bill.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that you failed at that, Bill.
But I'm going to use one of my multitude of...
I'll just put this one back.
Put that one back. For righteous indignation, just...
We'll call this righteous indignation at Trent 3. But still, he pretty successfully shifts the blame for this to you. Because there is a sticker on the phone that says, do not utilize without proper experience. And you think, Trent, it's pretty clear that he should have seen that and warned you ahead of time.
You really need to get your act together today.
I'm just trying to help.
I'm sorry for him.
Well,
how are we
someone has to be.
How can we find this concrete bunker if we don't have any tools?
It's hidden somewhere in the academy. Now, you guys have only been here for a week. So in order to get a better idea of what might be going on here, you're going to need to talk to somebody who knows the academy even better than Trent did when he cased the joint.
Twompy.
Maybe, or...
Wait, don't you have that thing? Don't you have that thing?
Well, no, I have it.
Where's that thing?
It's in my hair.
Oh, yeah. I had one previously. You must have lost yours. I had one previously from a different, an earlier meeting with Twompy.
Can I roll vigilance to see if I believe it?
Yeah, do you have lying or anything? No, that's you. You have lying, Bill. All right, so I guess roll to lie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and you now also have lying too.
I guess I did.
Here's your...
It's probably when Bill knocked me into the water.
Yeah, I must have found it. I wasn't sure. I mean, Twompy might, or that gall-darn garbage cat.
You guys have actually met a lot of people.
Possibly. Well, I would not want to talk to Miss Fool about this.
Well, Trumpy definitely.
I mean, Twompy probably is the best.
So you guys want to cash in your official Twompy IOU?
I feel like this is a...
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Here's my lighter. Right, I have my lighter still.
You still have it. I could not steal it.
It's soggy now, though.
I don't know how a
Doesn't smell
lighter.
the greatest.
But we have a
Could
torch.
possibly-
Yeah, I do have my lantern.
Yeah,
Would you like to stick it in my lantern?
What, the lighter?
No,
Why would I?
I don't know.
Sanitize it, Bill.
Well, no, that would be for... He hasn't done anything, so I'm not going to roll for... Oh, yeah.
So you take the Trumpy IOU and you put it in the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hold it up. And we have to say Twompy 3 times.
Okay. Twompy, Twompy, Twompy.
And as you finish the last syllable of that, you hear an air vent above your head being kicked into the room, and his face pops out. He says, "Oh, hey, you guys, you need something?"
Have you just been following us around?
Oh no, Skimbleshanks got up into the vent somehow, so I've been trying to track him down. He rolled around in some old bottle in a trash can, and he got real greasy, so he's just been sliding around uphill, just trying to shouting about bands he knows. And you guys haven't heard him or anything, right?
No.
Dang,
no.
he's not in here. Okay, that's too bad. Well, at least coincidentally, I'm here at a time when you needed me, so what can I do for you guys?
Well, turns out, Twompy, these rats ain't as whimsical as we'd originally thought.
What do you mean?
There was an old government facility underneath there where they buried some sort of chemical that's been leaking out and giving them all sentience.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That was exactly
You
what.
guessed that?
Well, listen, all right, I'm on a lot of message boards on the internet, okay? And we have been trading some theories back and forth about this place. Probably something with the government. Knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it. Okay, so what? That's pretty sucky and all.
Yeah.
We need to find this gas is what giving them sentience.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want any sentence gas around here, just giving all the rats smart powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and it's worse than that. We met a man who Bill killed
Yeah.
on accident. On
I
accident.
did not.
Wow.
It was not.
On accident.
I was
But
hel-
he was saying he was from the British government and he'd been tracking it. And this.
Wait, the British government?
Yeah.
They're not allowed on the grounds of Daniel Plimpton's Bunny Academy. It must have been someone from that other place. It sounds real British.
Yeah. It's possible. We didn't get much out of him before Bill ended his life.
Bill, not a really
I'm
cool move.
righteous indignation at Trent. Jesus, what is
Shifting
going
the
on?
blame.
Wow.
Jesus.
No, Bill, why don't you just go ahead and save it, okay? Because it's pretty clear from what Trent is saying and Martha just nodding in agreement that it was your fault, okay?
it was-
So save it.
Yeah. Moving on from Bill's blaming all this.
I mean, I would like to, but
Yeah.
I just cannot get past it.
Just as best you can, put that out of your mind. But he was saying this bunker of sorts is a ticking time bomb that any minute now it could explode, giving rats all over this country, if not the world, sentience.
I'm pretty sure he said 3 mile radius.
Wait a minute. You're talking about a pressurized concrete bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little bit of studying at Yale Engineering School.
4 years old.
Well, I'm
Really?
very advanced and I'm very serious about stuff. So that would be pretty bad. That could be devastating to the grounds. And who's going to clean that up? Me, the janitor. So I definitely can't let that happen. Okay.
Yep.
If I was the government, hold on. Let me check the message boards and see if anybody has any theories about this. And he kind of reaches back in there and pulls out a Google Chromebook. That's
Sponsor.
right. Google Chromebook. If you want, we're here and ready to talk to you. And he starts furiously typing. He says, "Okay, all right.
Will the cell phone help you?
Oh, yeah, probably. Sure, yeah, I can use that." And he holds up the cell phone. "This will boost the signal on my Chromebook." Starts furiously typing and says, "All right, okay, yeah, I'm in. I remember my password." So it looks like Cat Guy 297 says that they suspect, based on some old drone flyover photos from back in the 80s. Yeah, that's right, they had drones then.
Huh.
Yeah, the government doesn't want you to know that. Says it looks like the pre-construction pictures of Daniel Plimpton's Easter Academy would indicate that there is some sort of underground facility in the West Wing.
Oh.
The West Wing.
Oh my gosh, no, you guys.
Where's that?
Well, the West Wing, that's almost entirely made up of the Easter Bunny Danger Room.
What?
Wait, so where the fireworks and the...
No.
chainsaw?
That's the pyrotechnic room, and the
the
chainsaw
chainsaw-
blades are in the shrine.
But this is a
This
different
is
room?
the danger room.
Yeah, the danger room. All right, this is like where you go for your pre-final exam stuff. So you guys have seen your final exam on ESPN4, obviously.
yeah.
Right,
Before everybody
yeah.
watches it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
where they. I'm gonna spend this.
You're gonna spend that? Okay, the yes and token is spent.
Now, I case this joint. The Danger Room is an advanced virtual reality system where they can simulate any sort of Easter Bunny related situation. Any situation using laser beams and robotics to make you feel like you're in that situation. You ever seen the X-Men comics? It's that.
Yeah,
Realized.
but for mall Easter bunnies.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, Twent.
What?
So-
Well, I've not seen X-Men, but that doesn't sound good.
You haven't seen X-Men?
Well, no. When
Oh my
did
gosh,
I
it's,
see X-Men?
it's pretty good.
yeah,
I mean, the
you
first
pretty
two were
should.
pretty good,
Yeah.
and then the third
No.
one kind of went off the rails.
Days of Future
Yeah.
Past
I
really
don't-
brought it around.
I like that one.
Logan is
Oh my gosh.
breathtaking.
But that's not
in my
technically,
opinion,
it's not
best picture.
technically a,
Best picture.
But it's not technically an X-Men movie, so...
I don't have
Fair
time
point,
for
Bill.
movies. I'm too
Yeah, it's
busy
only
for
got
that.
Wolverine and Professor Xavier. How could it be X-Men?
Well, I mean, Xavier killed basically the rest of them.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
so-
we need to stop talking about this because lives are in danger and
Right.
we still have to be the best bunnies ever.
Right.
I'd like to roll for nerding out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna resist.
I think we all rolled for nerding out. 5.
No, Jesus.
All right, you failed to nerd out.
Can I be stubborn
I'm
against
gonna
everyone?
succeed and
Can I up my be stubborn to?
All right, so you gain insistence 3. You're nerding out.
2.
You gain nothing.
Except for a lot of experience. I have
Whoa, okay.
Lots of experience.
I'm sorry, Martha. Yeah, you're right. We should be more focused on the task at hand.
Thank you. This 4-year-old is smarter than the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm
well,
sorry,
you two at
Bill.
least.
I'm sorry, Bill is distracting you right now.
Uh-oh. He beat you.
Well, in this instance, I think it might have been
I
you.
mean, honestly, you were the one leading off with this.
Yeah.
I was just.
I mean, come on, Twent. We can all pass the buck to Bill as much as we want to, but eventually we have to kind of take some responsibility for our own actions, okay, guys?
I agree
Well
with
said.
Trumpy.
All right, now, you're going to have to get past the entirety of the danger room in order to make it to where the underground concrete bunker might be. But the danger room cannot be turned off. That's one of its design features.
But can we cut the power to the danger room?
No, it has several layers of redundancy. I know, I've examined the wiring.
So you do know.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's no way. I can
No.
say confidently.
I'm gonna realize.
You're gonna realize what? No, you aren't, because I rolled a 6 and you rolled a 5.
I just want to collect these experience points.
Well, it seems like you're trying to have some sort of revelation or something right now, Bill. Why are you sweating so much? Oh, wait, that's not sweat. Why is your suit filled with fetid tunnel water?
Well,
No, we don't need to go into this. Let's just say things happened.
All right. But guys, yeah, you're gonna have to make your way through the danger room in order to get to where the concrete bunker might be. But I don't know what kind of obstacles you might. That area of Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy has been boarded up for years now.
The danger room?
No, danger room's fully operational. We literally just talked about that, Bill. No, the area behind the danger room where the concrete bunker might be.
Oh.
Or beneath the danger room.
Is there a way to go
Maybe on
underneath?
top of the danger room.
Can we go over?
It's hard to know, Bill. I'm trying to think.
Well, we're pretty sure it's underground.
It's a bunker.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
a bunker.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
Sounded like somebody saying that Death Cap for Cutie is overweighted. Hold on.
What?
Skimbleshanks might be back in here. I have to
What?
go.
Wait.
Someone hand me that grate. I can't just leave it there. I'm going to have to clean it up later. Hand me the grate. Thank you. And he
Like,
pulls
we
it back
didn't
on
get much from
and,
him.
and starts fastening it from the inside and then squeaks off down the tunnels after Skimbleshanks. What do you mean you didn't get much from him?
I mean, should we go through the vent? To get? Do you know where the danger? Where's
Yeah,
the
we
west?
can just walk to the danger room.
Oh, okay.
It's on the grounds.
Is there any way to get past the danger room without going through it?
Not according to Trumpy.
He does know everything.
And Trumpy never lies.
TM.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess we should go walk to the danger room, Ben.
All right, so you're heading back the way you came.
Yeah.
Back through the deep water that is now the same temperature as the
what
fluid that's
I'm
inside
saying
of your
is,
suit.
why can't we go through the vent that he just came through?
Well, I don't know the vent system. Do you?
And we haven't rolled in butter.
Wait. You do have a good point.
Yeah, we are covered in very tangled fur.
Yeah.
Before we leave, is there anything else in this room worth getting?
No, it's super unfortunate, but that booby-trapped explosion was apparently rigged to destroy everything of use in this room.
Jesus.
Yeah, Carlisle Fanny Pack did not mess around when it came to explosions.
All right, fine. I guess we'll just go directly to the.
So you guys head back.
Right.
Passing Thomas Thebert on the way. Did you find Theo?
No.
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 But you guys promised you would try and find my dog.
We're
We
trying
did
to.
try.
We're trying to find it. We just haven't found him yet.
Oh, well, maybe it'd be helpful if I gave you a description of him.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I was all for it, but Bill was very insistent that
No,
we not
no,
go.
no,
we not follow
no.
that
We
path.
definitely.
9
Yeah,
and 9. All right, so you two just stand there shouting at me. Oh, it was definitely Bill.
I
No,
mean,
we like
use
Bill was like I don't care about this dog.
To get them to stop. Now, everyone,
Yeah.
stop. We have a job to do.
If you spend 2 experience points because
Sure.
you rolled 1 6 there, so you are. This is insistence.
Yeah, team leader.
We'll call it shutting down arguments 4.
Okay.
All right, so
should
you
listen to Martha.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I was just going to give you a description of my dog just in case.
Sure.
I don't care
Yeah,
whose fault
absolutely.
it was you didn't find the dog. I just want Theo to be found.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a very handsome British man that wears a tuxedo.
and he he conducts a lot of research for Her Majesty's.
Wait, hold on. When you were saying your dog, did you mean D-O-G or D-A-W-G?
DAWG, of course.
Jesus.
I'm a dog walker. Professionally, I like walking around with my dogs.
Sir, I'm so
Don't
sorry.
you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm so sorry
Don't
to
you
have
dare.
to tell you.
Wait. What?
I have to tell you
Don't-
what Bill did to
I
your...
can't. No. Jesus. No.
11. No, sorry, Bill.
Bill sprung a booby trap that killed your Theo.
It's true. It's true.
Bill, you took out my dog?
It wasn't me. I was just trying to help.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess he died like he lived, disarming and arming booby traps that destroy only the most useful things in an area.
And that's not even...
Dirk Portly, thank you for the resub.
Thank you. And then
Stop it.
it's afterwards him spraying him with those nano machines. That was too far.
What? You sprayed him with nano?
Oh, no.
You beat him.
And you know what? I have so many experience.
I'm gonna spend 2 to turn that into a level 4 skill.
Okay, so you were using. Hold on. You were using what?
I was using shift blame to Bill 3.
Okay. Shift blame for accidents to Bill 4.
And I'm cashing in my 2 of my experience points to go up to a level 4. So I was using righteous indignation at Trent.
Righteous indignation at Trent when he shifts accident blame to Bill 4. So take some time, write those down.
Yep.
So I just have that as RIWHSAB. So re-sad. Slab.
Dirk Portly would like to give a reroll token to both Eric and Megan.
Oh,
But
thank
not
you.
to Bill, because it's been his fault that all of this stuff has been happening.
All this time.
I
Clearly.
feel like this has become a thing on
right.
this channel
You know what?
where everyone gets a reroll except for good old Bill. Ben, good old Ben.
Even Dom got one.
Doug!
Guys,
You know what, you garbage people? You're driving me to this.
you talking about Scamble Shanks?
Yes.
Listen, I don't know much about what it was you just ranted about. All I know is that this lantern probably belongs to you.
Where did you get?
Sorry. And I'm going to need some time to process the loss of my dog. So
I'd like to give you a
I
high
think-
five to cheer you up.
You know what? I'm really not in the mood.
It's a high five of cheer. And I do.
I am really not in the mood. All right. Yeah, buddy. Okay. You know what? I do feel a little bit better after that. Thank you, Bill. You're not
You're
such a
welcome.
bad guy.
Thank you. I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, he doesn't try to fuck everything up.
True.
He just does. He just does. All right.
Still gonna roll a righteous indignation at Trent. Just the regular one, just the 3.
I'm not gonna resist this.
Cool. I'm.
You succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
You are brimming with righteous indignation. Just lead me to my tunnels, I guess.
Okay. Bye.
Also,
All right.
you're probably gonna want that spear back again. I'm sorry.
please.
It just looks so cool.
How
Stop
are
taking
you
my spear.
Strumming. How are you strumming and doing this?
It's the Lord's true mystery.
Did you happen to see that empty bunny suit and the guy who's kind of sad but also kind of a jerk?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did actually. They came through here and I sent them off the wrong way towards the habitat of the rats. And then they came back a little while later with a cage. Looked like they had the king of the rats in the cage, and they
Yeah.
were all trumpeting like, "We did it! We did it!" Because they did. They pretty much did. Took out the king. That's the one way to take out these sentient rodents.
Well-
I'm sorry, am I saying sentient? Sentient rodents.
Sentient.
It's not that there's more going on than that. We will be the ones who will save the day. Martha's idea is the best team.
Oh well, you probably want to head up to the gymateria, Caffeinasium.
Caffeinasium.
Because I think they're holding a victory party for what's his face, the Plectrum, the invisible one,
Yeah.
and for them for taking out the Rat King.
We can skip that.
Want to miss the cupcakes? I heard there's gonna be cupcakes.
There's gonna be cupcakes, Bill.
But we still have to save the day.
We can.
But there's gonna be cupcakes.
We should stop for the cupcakes.
Insistence! We have to save the day!
Are you guys resisting?
Sure.
Okay, unless you have a skill that's specific to
I
this.
cannot.
No.
Okay, you fail.
My
And you also, and of note, you both
15.
failed with a 1 to oppose a 15.
You're right. So we're gonna skip the cupcakes.
Well, we have to.
But it's on the way.
That's a sacrifice we have to make.
All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
And anyway, they're cupcakes for that horrible bunch of people that we don't like. So we don't want their
Oh,
cupcakes.
Plectrum and Kiganus?
Yeah.
They seem like all right guys to me.
No, they are not. They are not. I'm insistent on how horrible they are.
You win. I can't beat that. You're really good at being insistent.
Do you want to? Do you have any? Do you want to use any of my experience points?
No, you
And I
can't. It doesn't work that way. It
Okay,
doesn't
I
work
have
that
a
way.
lot of
I have
experience
my
points.
reroll.
Well, anyways, I guess you guys should get going, and don't forget your super spy phone.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys heading back?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
You should just say bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
One more high five.
Are you gonna leave, or are we just
One
gonna?
more high five for the road.
No, seriously, I am not in the mood right now. Okay, I feel a little bit better from earlier, but we tied. So, all right, fine. And he brings up his loot hand, and you smash it. My loot.
Bye.
What? Are you gonna leave, or are you just gonna
Yeah,
keep
we're-
saying bye emphatically?
We're leaving. We're walking away now.
Weird bunch of folks. So you guys head up out of the tunnels, back into the maintenance area. Where are you going now?
To the concrete room
Danger room.
Danger room.
and that room.
To the danger room.
But we're staying away from the caffeinasium.
Well, yeah, you can avoid the caffeinasium and
Okay.
make it to the West Wing. What you cannot avoid is the parade that is currently making its way through the hallways as they head towards the caffeinasium. You see Plectrum being held aloft by a bunch of other Easter Bunny initiates, and also Kiganus, who has his arms crossed and is just being
I
like borne
try to
aloft by the cheering
Trip
crowd.
one of the people carrying them.
You can.
I don't know if there's anything I can use to do that. So
I mean, you have a spear.
that's true. I do have a spear.
All right.
Leg.
You do successfully trip one of the people carrying them. You stick your spear out there and jab one of them in the ankle, and they kind of jump off, and then there's a domino effect. The whole parade goes down, and you hear Avril Fool go, and now who was it that was
Don't you
responsible
dare.
for that?
Don't you dare.
Hold on, let me just reach out with my mind.
I think in my mind and say it was Kiganus. It was Kiganus.
Oh, okay,
It was Kiganus.
Okay.
Just shifting blame.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah, you do it. Well, I'm positive it was Martha Jenkins who did that, but for some reason I can't get over the fact that it was probably Kiganus. So, it was Kiganus. How dare you, sir? He's like, what are you talking about? I was being held aloft on that parade. Well, it doesn't matter. My brain doesn't lie. And now, since I tattled, I get an extra cupcake. That's school rules.
School.
Yeah, and you guys all know that, and you're
Yeah,
kind of
that's the
jealous
thing,
a little
yeah.
bit. 2 cupcakes when really everyone's allotment is only 1 per parade, but there we go. So they all make their way off with Avril Fool now being the marshal of the parade with her cane, because she's super psyched she's going to get a cupcake, that underhanded old lady.
2.
And they make their way into the cafeterium. Caffeinasium.
Caffeinasium.
Gymaterium?
Yeah.
Yeah, leaving
Gymateria.
the hallway empty.
Well, at least we got rid of them. So, to the danger room.
Still like a cupcake.
All right, so you guys are going to have to find the highway to the danger room.
All right. I guess I'm gonna case dangerous places.
Okay.
Seems like a perfect
Can
way
I-
to do that.
I guess I can't really help.
Jeez.
Yeah, oh,
Work,
wow,
right?
that's 2
Okay.
6s. All right, so what are you upgrading casing dangerous places to?
I'm gonna do
What about casing dangerous routes?
yeah.
Okay, and what were you going to do, Martha?
I was gonna say I can use find in it, but I don't think I need to.
No, he
We're
cased
good.
it already.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's well, here's the thing actually. You previously cased the highway to the danger room. So you know how to avoid all of the various pitfalls on the highway to the danger room, but you can't remember exactly where the entrance to the highway to the danger room is.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to find that.
Yeah.
You want me to find it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should find the entrance.
Yeah, that's
I'm
bad.
gonna roll it.
Oh, you're gonna re-roll it.
Thanks, Jordan. Yeah. I got 4 this time.
And I also got 4.
It's closer.
So that is a tie. So yeah, you remember where it is. You're pretty sure it's right through the
it's
caffeinasium.
this way.
Can I maybe use realizing to maybe realize that there's a better way?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yep. Right through the caffeinasium.
Right through.
If you want to go the direct way.
Right.
But if you want to avoid the caffeinasium, you
Yeah.
can just take the hallway that goes behind the caffeinasium
Yeah.
and to the other side of it.
Yeah, I think that we should do that just to avoid.
Huh.
I mean,
Yeah, that's actually a good point. You don't make those very often.
I feel like I do.
I mean,
No, he definitely doesn't.
No.
no.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Even though there's cupcakes, we're sure we don't want cupcakes. There's a parade cupcakes.
Not those people's cupcakes.
I mean, a cupcake's
They
a
didn't,
cupcake.
they didn't actually win anything.
I mean, they did catch the king of the rats.
But that's not solving the problem. So,
That's true. There is a much worse problem here.
Yeah.
So you guys just take the mundane, boring hallway behind the caffeinasium over to the red door that proclaims itself to be the highway to the danger room.
So we took a way to get to the way, and now we're on our way.
Now you're on your way. But luckily, Trent had already cased this dangerous route to the danger room, so he already knows how to cross the lettered floor riddle that gets you across. The answer is banana, by the way. And you jump across
I
that.
should already realize that because there's a lot of A's and a lot of N's just all throughout. the
And
floor.
1B, which is like the first one you can step
Right.
on. And then after that, you can pass through the riddle guardian who also poses you a riddle. He's dressed in a banana suit. The answer to the riddle is, of course, cream pie. And you make your way through his room. And then finally, you find yourselves at the super sleek, glassy,
I mentioned
automatic
it's like,
doors.
Like I'm like, all right, banana, and then we walk up. It's like, I may ask you a cream pie. Oh, God damn it, Trent.
Oh, it's Trent again. Very well. You have passed my banana riddle.
that's not
It didn't really seem like
Banana,
a banana.
yeah.
Well, you didn't let me say it, so you can't really know that for sure, can you, Bill?
Fucking, I'm gonna get righteous indignation against this stupid guy in a banana suit.
I take my job very serious, all right? You can't, you have to be secure in yourself to wear a banana suit and carry a banana staff and ask people cream pie riddles, all right? So you're not gonna make me feel bad today, Bill. Now, you wanna go to the danger room or what?
Yeah.
Fine. On your way then.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Mr.
Bananaton.
Bananaton.
Trent, always a pleasure.
Yes.
So, you guys find yourselves in the super sleek automatic glass doors that lead you into the lobby of the danger room.
Well, I suppose we should be very careful in here. Have you cased this particular room before?
No, but I can do that right now.
You're gonna case the dangerous room?
Yeah.
The danger room is a very dangerous room.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll 3 dice to oppose you. Ooh, I rolled a 13. So you fail.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna re-roll. Oh, you're gonna re-roll. Okay. It's an 11. It's not enough. So you fail to case. Yeah, this place was actually specifically designed to keep out casers.
Oh my! I can't.
It's
It
uncaseable.
shifted. It
What?
shifted every time I think I got a hold
What?
on it. It shifts.
It shifts.
It is
This
uncaseable.
is just the lobby. You
Yeah.
couldn't even make your way through because every time you try and open the door, it just shoots like a laser pointer beam right into your eye.
Jeez.
Well, what is it?
Welcome to the lobby of the danger room. An automated voice chimes in
this
from
is
the
just the lobby.
loudspeakers. Please select your danger room scenario on the touch screen.
Oh, we pick a scenario.
Okay. What is it? What are the options?
There is no touch screen.
Can I use finding it to see if I can find a hidden touchscreen somewhere?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely succeed. You see over on the wall a little sign in a rectangle that's blue that says present key card for touchscreen access.
Oh, over there. It says we have to present a card.
Please select your danger room scenario on the touch screen.
I'm gonna use my this cell phone. This very sciencey spy cell phone. I'm gonna try and hack this door.
I think this is proper. This is
Okay.
proper.
All right. Sure.
And would this be considered lock picking?
Yeah. You know what? I'll say yes. I'll say that it will. Ooh, I rolled a 6. You got a 6 and a 5. So you're gonna turn that into a skill. We'll call that high-tech lock picking 3.
No G.
So you spray a little burst of nanoparticles at this blue square on the wall, and it starts to scream for a little bit.
Why did this always?
But
Very
then
painful. Very.
a panel opens up in the ceiling, and a touch screen, it's really just an iPad 2, just kind of lowers itself down and presents itself in front of you guys. There are 3 scenarios listed on the touch screen. There is Black Friday at the mall during Easter.
Okay.
There is indignant parents who have waited in line too long.
Oh, God.
And the last one just says children.
You know what? We've got to go for the hardest one. If we want to be the best bunnies there ever were, we have to go for the hardest one. And that is definitely children.
You guys are all of one mind. So no one thinks that it might be better to do an easier one? No one disagrees with Martha?
No,
I mean,
it
she
should
is
be.
team leader.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, we...
And you guys know how insistent she can be about stuff.
And if anything goes wrong, we know who's to blame.
True.
Martha.
All right. This was all Martha's idea,
This
after all.
was all Martha's idea.
So who is selecting?
Martha.
Yeah.
You have selected children. And red lights drop down from the ceiling and warning klaxons start sounding and the lights start spinning. Shutting down danger room access for maximum security protocol. And the automatic glass doors, there's just these metal shutters that fall down. Now, isolating danger room for maximum difficulty scenario. And all of these other shutters just start falling down along the walls, which were already just, closed off, but still, it looks real secure now. And then the dark door at the other end of the room just creaks open, giving you access to the danger room.
Oh, there's not... We just go in.
This was the lobby.
Right, so we
Yeah.
go in now. Okay.
Good luck, brave bunnies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure you have your Year 6 toolkits on you in order to succeed.
What? Is there anything that I can
And
make
then
like
the
a
touch
mundane
screen
tool?
just goes back up into the ceiling.
Seems like she should have said that at the beginning, but oh well.
Well, after you.
Okay. I've got my spear, my lighter. I'll go in.
And there's nothing in this room that I can maybe craft a...
No, I mean,
Mundane tool.
before there was like a nice plant and like some chairs with
shit.
magazines,
Oh, yeah.
but those were all destroyed by the falling shutters. So now there's
There's
just
still
like
debris.
just some splinters. They were destroyed and then kind of like trash compacted back behind the shutters.
Okay.
Yeah, they take this really seriously.
This is why the
go into the
tuition
room.
is so expensive.
Okay, so you guys open the door, and as you do, you see the holographic lasers finishing constructing the room that you find yourselves in. It looks like a very nondescript. Bandana girl, thank you very
Bandana
much for the
girl.
tip. It looks like a very nondescript, like kind of break room that you might find in the back tunnels of any mall in
Right.
America. And there is a clock on the wall. And that clock is at 1 minute until 3. And right below it is a sign that says, next shift begins at 3 p.m.
It looks like a shift. We have to go and man the shift.
All right. I'm gonna case this
Yeah.
area for anything I might
Case the
find
holograms.
useful.
Case it. Wow, you got a 1 and a 1 on
It's all
2 dice.
it's all photons. I ain't finding nothing.
Well, can I practice being a bunny to
Yeah.
maybe prepare for?
You guys have 1 minute.
Okay, I'm practicing real fast.
You're practicing being a bunny.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. All right, yeah, you succeed. You get into character, you're shaking it up, you kind of like lean over and tilt the rest of your human sewage out of your bunny suit.
Get that out of there.
Yep, and now you're feeling limber
Are there
and ready.
any bunny helmets? Like, we don't have our bunny heads.
There are not.
There are no bunny heads.
Well, I mean, a year 6 academy member would have a bunny head.
okay.
Clock's ticking, guys. You got to make it to your shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta hop to it.
There's only one door out of here.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, you guys go to pull open the hard light holographic door, and there is a child in front of you. Now, this child is wearing a name tag, and that name tag says Megan Caves, because Bandana Girl has added some NPCs to the game. So, Eric, Megan Caves, the child, is a...
Column A, 8.
8 is a bitter.
So far, so good. Column A as well. 7. I don't know how this is working.
Undead.
Oh, I remember that. We'll do B, 13.
Human plant hybrid.
That is, yeah, that's correct.
It's like you know Megan.
Yeah, right? I
There
mean,
is-
You are at OU, so.
There is a frowning little girl dressed in the tatter remains of an Easter Sunday dress with a name tag that says Megan Caves, and one of her eyeballs is missing, and there is a petunia growing out of it, and the ends of her hands seem to end in dangling roots that she just kind of flaps around, and she is frowning. And she says, I want to meet the Easter Bunny.
I'd like to push.
As she opens her mouth, an earthworm just pushes some soil out of her mouth.
Well, you've come to the right place.
You're not the Easter Bunny, you're people in a bunny suit.
That's because the Easter Bunny is not here yet.
Yeah.
Now, guys.
We're the Easter assistant bunnies. I'm using my lying skill. I'm gonna lie to this child. Shit. Okay.
You successfully lie to the child. Easter Bunny assistant. I didn't think that was a real thing.
It's absolutely a real thing.
Well, go get the Easter Bunny then, Easter Bunny assistants, because I want to meet the Easter Bunny right now. She flaps her root hands around at you.
Yes, we will do that.
Now, no, guys, you have less than a minute to make it to your shift.
Yep.
You don't have time to cater to the whims of this child. It's not about making kids happy. It's about getting people through the line efficiently.
I'm gonna fight dirty, and I'm gonna say, listen, little girl, your mommy and daddy have been lying to you. There ain't no Easter Bunny. Go home.
Whoa.
Now, she's bitter.
Yeah.
So already she's a bit world weary, so this is gonna be a little bit harder. 6. But you got a 7. She looks at you, and she just kind of lowers her hands, and her lower lip just starts to tremble a bit as a couple teeth fall out. And then puffs of dust start welling up and just poofing out of what used to be her tear ducts back when she was an alive human plant hybrid. And she says, there's no such thing as Easter Bunny.
Now get out of our way.
And she turns into a tree there in the hallway, completing her transformation finally at the end of her life cycle.
All right.
Child defeated.
So I open the door. It's like, let's get on our shift before Bill fucks up.
Passing that off on Bill.
Yeah, you're right. That is a very good point.
Now noting that this was all Bill's fault. Scenario defeated. New scenario arriving. And you guys suddenly find yourselves in a blank void as lasers start jutting in a bunch of other things around you. And now you're in a fairly nondescript mall food court, sitting next to a fountain that has some old dusty palms on it. And you have what looks like a half-eaten plate of Sparrow in front of you. And you guys are just all sitting at this table with what looks like a little bit of mall food court pizza.
I'm gonna try to eat
There's
the pizza.
general mall noise
I'm gonna eat the
around you.
pizza. I'm gonna eat the pizza.
You're gonna eat the pizza?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for eating
You're gonna roll to eat the pizza.
Really.
Just like the example he gave earlier.
I did. I actually tied with you.
Yeah.
So the pizza is a hard light laser hologram.
Right.
So it has the right consistency for pizza. The danger room is pretty advanced. It doesn't taste like pizza. It tastes like energy. But you are just kind of chomping into it insistently, and it kind of hurts your mouth a little, like it's too warm. But you managed to swallow it, and you've now swallowed a hard light
Wait.
hologram of pizza.
We're not supposed to eat when we're in our bunny suits, right?
This is
You guys sit there for a minute and freeze
This is year 6 stuff.
in terror.
Also, it tastes like Sbarro.
Oh, yeah.
But you hear an automated voice from above you go, "Incorrect. You are all on your lunch break."
Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
However, as you guys sit here and pretend to enjoy your Sbarro, you see a child lock eyes with the 3 of you from across the food court and come hustling over. This child is wearing a name tag that says Ben Dunn. And Ben Dunn is immediately presents himself as a
Column B, 13.
column B13, a distracted
Column B as well, 7.
column B7 douchebag.
hey. 6.
Column
Oh,
A
wait, 9. I'm sorry, 9.
monster.
It's like you know us so well.
So this little furry kid with horns sticking out of his head that's just looking around everywhere in the mall and has a pair of sunglasses on the back of his neck comes right over to you guys and says, "Hey, what's up, Easter bunnies? I'm here to meet some Easter bunnies at the mall today."
Well,
Sounds like a Patton Oswalt character.
you have to go wait in line.
I don't want to wait in line. Lines are for tools.
All right, I'm gonna pick up my hard light plate, and I'm gonna use lying, and I'm like, listen, nobody likes waiting in lines. You present them this special ticket, you skip the line, young boy.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Make your roll.
Ooh.
Oh, you failed. Nice try, bruh. But I'm not gonna be deflected with any sort of Sbarro greasy plate. All right, I came here to meet an Easter bunny. Shaka.
Did you say shocker or shaka?
I said shaka.
I thought he said soccer.
I said whatever your hearts believe that I said. And I want to meet him right now. Look, what?
Can I?
A bird that got trapped inside the mall food court and is just flying around trying to find a way out flies by. And
Can
gets
I
distracted
go?
by it.
Oh, well, you're in luck because the Easter Bunny's right over there, and I want to try to point and distract him so we can all run away.
Yeah.
Okay, what skill are you using to do that?
I don't have a skill. I don't think for that.
Just distracting.
Okay, then make your roll.
Oh my! Oh, I got a 6.
So you get distracted in 2, but you also failed.
All right.
And he goes, "No, I'm not gonna be thrown off course, lady," and he bites your arm with his sharp monster teeth.
No.
Oh, that's very rude. Ow!
And I want to meet an Easter bunny. All right, Broskies?
I mean, hell yeah.
Can
I got some brews to pound later, but right now I'm here for sitting on the lap of a dude in a bunny suit.
I'm gonna try and relate to this kid by nerding out. I'm like, listen, dude, like, I love the Easter Bunny just as much as you do, and I understand. Like, I'm all in on this Easter Bunny shit. That's why I got this job. You want to meet the real Easter Bunny? You need to grow up and join the Daniel Plimpton Easter Bunny University.
You got a 6, I got an 8. No way, guy. School is for farts. Now you take me to the Easter Bunny right now, or I'm gonna start throwing shit.
I use my spear to just sweep his legs out from under him so he goes falling on his back?
Yes. Go ahead and do that. Do you have a skill for
No.
that? You just have a spear.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just have a spear. I got a 5.
Okay, so you got a
I'm gonna
5.
make that a spear.
Spearin. 2. He also got a 5. So you sweep his legs out from underneath him, and he goes, whoa, and goes falling onto his back. And from across the food court, you hear someone go, I know someone just didn't sweep the legs of my little Ben. And a giant monster comes over with sharp teeth, long fur, sunglasses on the back of her neck, and a name tag that says, Mrs. Dunn. Nobody go tossing around my little Benny Boo. He just wants to eat the bunny. Browse.
First of all, I'm sorry, but also stick with me on this. Okay, listen, ma'am, it was an accident, and my friend Bill is very sorry about this. So I'm gonna shift blame for accidents to Bill.
Okay. All right, she's an indignant mom. But that's enough to do it. Well, Bill.
Righteous indignation with something. Yeah, I'm gonna do the accidents, shifting accident blame to me.
But that wasn't an accident. That was a purposeful action, so you can't use shifting blame for accidents. You can use Trent shifting blame.
Okay.
That's only a level 3.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you already rolled, so you got to beat his. I think you rolled like a 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm gonna definitely dash that in to get a 4.
Righteous indignation at Trent getting you in trouble with parents. 4.
I love how it's like, yeah, higher level skills that become less and less usable.
All right, she fails.
Oh, it's not my fault. None of this is my fault. And I just grab her by, I'm gonna break her neck, her hard hologram neck. I've had it. I've had it with you. I've had it with this whole damn school. I'm just gonna kill both of them.
Both of the monsters?
Yep.
Okay, make your roll.
I'm just doing 1.
You don't have neck snapping yet? I got an 8. You fail. You go over and grab her neck and try and twist it, and she misreads your intention entirely. And she goes, all right, listen. Clearly, something unsavory has happened here with my boy, but Mrs. Dunn has not felt the touch of a man in quite a while. And you seem like a hapless enough individual, Bill, that you could come over here with me to the family bathroom for a little bit of monstrous making out.
I gotta
and maybe we
resist
can
arousal.
just wash this all off.
Resisting arousal.
All right. You resist being aroused, but she seems pretty insistent on making out with you for a little bit.
I'm just gonna go with it.
All right. So she tugs you by the arm over to the family bathroom in the mall food court.
I have to go. My
And
people
about
need me.
5 minutes later, you emerge, your hair all tousled, bits of fetid tunnel water leaking out of the neck of your suit, and she seems quite pleased with herself. All right, I guess I'm gonna overlook it this time, dude. And then she takes her son and walks away.
Did we
Threat neutralized. Moving on to final scenario. And all of the lights go out, and you find yourselves again in that black void as lasers start rewriting a new situation. And the 3 of you all find yourselves seated on a throne of Easter eggs, one by one, right next to each other. And a line of children that stretches off as far as the eye can see is in front of you, all attended by their impatient and angry parents. But there is one child who is next in line as the Easter Bunny's assistant, clearly wearing a suit with no head on it, says, all right, who wants to be the person to meet the Easter Bunny next? And you hear a little voice go, I do. Now this child's wearing a name tag that proclaims him to be Eric Reichert.
Yeah.
But Eric Reichert is no ordinary child. Where is my pencil?
I don't know. Here's
Give me a new one. No, he is a...
Column B, 17.
Column B. He is a sarcastic...
On point so far.
Column A, 18.
Swashbuckling
A. 10.
chef. It's always with the chef.
So many chefs.
Swashbuckling chefs.
I guess I'll go next, says Eric Reichert, swinging in on a vine and plopping himself onto all three of your laps somehow. Oh, sorry. Was that impressive? I can never tell. I'm here to talk to the Easter Bunny, and you three appear to collectively be he.
We are indeed.
Well, I bring you the traditional offering of a perfectly baked souffle.
Oh, well, this is wonderful.
I made this with Easter eggs.
Thank you.
Now you must grant me my wishes.
Okay. What are your wishes?
You guys are only slightly familiar with the proper procedures because you haven't really gone through that. You were supposed to read about this in the handbook, but nobody does. It's really thick. What do you mean, what are my wishes? That's not what you're supposed to say.
Well, we have changed protocol.
What are you rolling to convince young Eric Reichert of that?
I'm gonna lie about that.
Can I use insistence?
Oh, you have insistence.
Yeah.
Well, I'll lie. You could back me up.
Yeah.
With insistence. Yeah, we've changed that protocol. Very much have changed that. God damn it.
Yes.
He beats you by 1.
But can I be insistent about
Well, hold on. So he
But I
goes,
am also going to cash in.
oh, you've changed the protocol? I didn't realize you were the king of Easter.
We
Yeah.
are the kings and queens of Easter. 8.
No, you aren't. I've met the kings and queens of Easter, and they're super cool. But don't worry, you guys are too.
I'm going to upgrade, by the way. I was upgrading lying to children.
Lying to children 3, great. Okay, so listen, are we gonna complete this ceremony so I can get my Easter wish, or what? Are you gonna let this line back up? And you guys glance over, and the Easter Bunny's assistant is just standing there, like, looking at you guys like, no, do not mess this up for me.
Yeah.
Yes, wish granted.
Are you serious? I didn't even tell you my wish.
Well, you said
Oh, you guys are clearly the best Easter Bunny ever.
You said you weren't going to tell us.
Because you didn't say the right thing next.
Yes.
Can I realize what the right thing is? Like I skimmed through the book.
Sure, yeah, you can roll to realize.
Oh.
2 6s and I rolled a 1. Realizing bunny stuff. 3. And you realize you have to accept and all take a small bite of this perfectly baked souffle before you can move on to the next phase of the Easter Bunny meeting.
Well, we must try your souffle.
Yeah, thanks. I put goat cheese in there, so it should have a nice little tang.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys taste
good.
that?
Yeah.
That's
Whipped
definitely worth a
goat
wish.
cheese.
It's definitely worth a wish.
Oh yeah, clearly you guys all have amazing palates. All right.
Thank you.
Well, at least you did this much right. So now I'll tell you my wish. I wish that the Easter Bunny was dead. What? Oh, I bet you didn't see that coming. Now you guys have to all be dead. It's a real catch-22 from me, the swashbuckling, sarcastic kid.
I'm gonna.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I was gonna go with the tried and true, fighting dirty. This is a kid. Easter Bunny died decades ago. Ain't no bunny around here no more. Oh God.
You rolled a 5. He rolled substantially more than that. You think I don't know that? I know the Easter Bunny's made up. I don't want the Easter Bunny to be dead. I just want the 3 of you to be dead. You have to do it. You ate the souffle.
Well, I think I'm going to lie to this child by pretending to be dead. I'm gonna pretend that he's actually killed me.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell him that you're dead, but pretending is different than lying.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him we are dead.
You're gonna lie to the child and tell him you're dead.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that we fucking died.
No, wait. You tied.
Yeah, you tied.
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna I have so much experience.
Yeah.
So you gain lying to children about death 4. So you tell him that you're all already dead, and he goes, I don't know. You guys do seem like your will to live has been sapped, but you feel pretty corporeal to me. But what do I know? I'm just an expert. I'm not entirely convinced.
Let's see, I don't think I have a skill that'll work with this.
Wouldn't you just stab him with your shiv?
I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Listen, wouldn't it be so much more fun to watch Bill suffer a life and just have to stay alive in this horrible, horrible, meaningless existence that he lives?
What? Yeah.
Or what skill are you going to use?
I mean, if I could shift blame to Bill.
I think you can.
Yeah.
You beat him.
Yeah.
You beat him just barely. You know, you're right. This guy does seem like a real loser of an Easter bunny.
What?
I mean, it's probably his fault none of you even have your Easter bunny heads on.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I'm not
clearly,
saying it, but-
clearly you guys are consummate professionals. But yeah, it would be kind of cool to watch him just kind of live in the squalid life of mediocrity that he's clearly destined
I'm just
for.
doing righteous indignation
Suit
general
filled with
and it's
just
with two.
so much stagnant water.
Like, righteous indignation
Yeah.
in general? You fail.
Fail.
You can't even get, because deep down, Bill, you know they're right. You're an ex-car salesman who's in an Easter Bunny training school.
You're right.
And you're not doing well.
You're not even doing well.
And realizing that.
Maybe the best revenge is living well. Habity hoop, and he grabs another vine that comes swinging by and swings off, and you hear an automated voice say, "Unstoppable force meeting immovable object scenario completed." And the danger room shuts down into the dark void again, and a single door opens at the far end with white light pouring out.
I think we did it. I think we won.
I'm gonna cry.
You successfully cry.
Oh, this is no time to cry. We have to go and finish saving the world.
Or at least, you know, the area of town within
the
a
world.
50-mile radius of
No,
Easter
it's the
Bunny
world.
Academy.
It's the world to us.
It is, yes, it is the world to us, and it is actually the world.
Everything within these walls is all I know.
All right, so you guys head through the door?
Yeah.
All right, through the door, there is just another trap door set in the floor that clearly leads down into the concrete bunker. Apparently, no one has ever been able to clear this danger room scenario and make it through to this other part of the room. There's cobwebs hanging in the corner. No one's been in here in a really long time.
Should clean this place.
But there is a trap door in the middle of the floor.
This is where we should go, right? Yeah. Open the trap door.
You open the trap door.
Wait, isn't that the one that don't we? If we open, that's where the gas comes out. The gas is just gonna come spewing out.
Well,
But I guess we would be relieving the pressure, so it's not gonna. What if we all. Hear me out. These suits. Kind of. If we just let the gas go into our suits, we're relieving the pressure just enough so it's not going to explode, and then we can trap it in our suits.
Your suits do have that impermeable inner membrane.
I mean, can I use realizing bunny stuff
Yeah.
about my suit?
I think you can.
Okay.
Wait, realizing bunny stuff?
Yeah, because
I guess it is the bunny suit,
It's my bunny
yeah.
suit. Shit.
whoa.
I rolled 2 6s, so we tied.
Of course.
So you're pretty sure that your impermeable inner membranes can also be gas-proof as well as waterproof.
Right. Well, like,
You're pretty sure.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Because whatever it takes, we can't. Your thought process of blowing it up. Do we have a blowing up thing?
not a,
Yeah, we don't have a blowing up
Well,
thing.
we have fire, but that's it.
But the fire's just going to make it. It's not going to be enough.
Or will it be? You guys don't know. But you can see that the trapdoor is starting to rattle a bit as though it is under intense pressure.
I don't think we have much time.
We should just sacrifice ourselves, right, guys?
Yeah, get your suit off. We'll help you.
Okay.
So you guys,
I did. Did I roll putting suit on? I did do roll.
you did not roll. You did it, but you don't have the skill. But with the help of three people, you guys are able to pull his suit off of him, and all of the fetid tunnel water goes like splashing out of it as you do. And you have removed
there was
his
some human
bunny
waste
suit.
in there too. Let's just be honest. It's been a long day. Yeah.
You've removed his suit.
All right. So what are we doing with your suit? We're gonna hold
I
it
think
over
we put it
door?
we put it over the door and just open the door slightly.
Okay. Let's try it.
All right, so you guys put the suit over the trap door, and one of you reaches beneath it to turn the lever to open the trap door. And as you do that, the trap door springs open under the pressure from all of the gas building up in there, most of which is caught by the Easter Bunny suit, but some of it shoots out and sprays all of you in the face, whipping your heads around, at which point you guys all notice on the far end of the wall a knob with a tiny sign on it that you cannot read from here. But as the suit starts to balloon up like the world's worst Macy's Day Parade float, more of that gas is seeping out from
Someone go
underneath
look
it.
at that. What is that?
Yes, I'll go over there and see what
So
it says.
you run over and it just says Vent to Planet of the Apes franchise.
Oh,
Okay, well we should just do that.
yeah. Let's turn that on.
All right, you're gonna have to roll to turn this wheel.
Okay. I don't think I have anything I can use.
No! Martha!
I can't do it.
You go to turn the wheel, but it seems to have been rusted shut from all the years of disuse.
Can I use my spear to try to put some leverage
It's
in?
too late,
No?
Martha. There's no time. The room starts filling up with gas. There was so much more gas in here than you thought there was. And
This is
it's-
more
it's-
than too much for that stupid.
Yeah.
It starts to displace all the oxygen in the room. You guys feel things going dark as you see the gas starting to fly out into the open door of the danger room and into the rest of the school. You've mere moments before you lose consciousness and probably your lives.
Okay. I'm gonna do some high-tech lock picking. I'm gonna use my phone to have the danger room like sort of hack it to make it sort of create a fan that will suck all of this into some sort of chamber.
Okay, I'm all about this. Roll it.
Oh my God.
Holy
15.
You rolled 3
shit.
sixes.
But I got an 18.
How
I
did you?
aced on my roll for
That's what you
shoes
do
dice.
it. He does this on wild cards.
You're gonna gain a skill.
Yeah.
High tech pick in the danger room. But it's not enough. You spray some of your medical nanogel into the danger room, and too late, the danger room starts building a giant hard light industrial fan to start blowing the gas around. But by the time it's built that, the gas is already blown off the door to the entrance to the danger room, and the gas is invading the hallway of the school. One last chance, guys. One last chance.
Jesus.
5,
Well, I have a lighter,
4.
so maybe I can light
Yeah,
it all
just-
on
yeah,
fire.
just-
3.
Just use your lighter.
You're lighting it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I got an 8.
Can't beat that, because flammable gas is flammable. So you look at your teammates, and you guys have just a moment.
I mean,
Fuck you, Bill.
this has to be my accident 4.
Oh, it was an accident?
This is an accident.
Yeah.
Finally.
And your last words to your team are "fuck you, Bill."
They're gonna have to. I'm gonna upgrade whatever that is. They're gonna have to give us at least 2 cupcake parades for saving this school.
By the way, this is not Bill's fault.
It wasn't Bill's
It's
fault.
not Bill's
Giant
fault.
fireball erupts, blowing the danger room sky high, but the fire tears through the passage of the gas and follows its passageway as it heads right towards the caffeinasium and blows it up, sucks the fireball back into the danger room, where it just continues to smoke and char over 3 corpses wearing most of a bunny suit.
No, not him. He was married.
I was considering
Not
no
Bill,
corpse.
though. He's totally gone.
No one will even remember he was here. They won't be able to identify him by his teeth, and he will get no credit for his heroic saving of Daniel Plimpton's Easter Bunny Academy. Happy Easter Fools, everybody! So ends another episode of Roll for Shoes.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys very much for being here, and thank you for your tips. I hope that you found it worthwhile, and we thank you very much for supporting Saving Throw. Before we end, does anyone have anything that they would like to promote in this upcoming week now that April has fully begun? Eric?
You guys can tune in Wednesday nights here on the Saving Throw Show at 8 p.m. for the Iron Keep Chronicles. We have a few episodes left in this season. And you can always check out my personal Twitch channel, mostly Eric, where I do a lot of GTA role-playing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing?
No, this is the best. I love this show so much. It's so good.
Oh, you can catch me tomorrow here at 8 p.m. for the game I'm GMing, the mini campaign. It is called Mysterium at Bainbridge Estate, and it is the second episode. We'll have one more after that, so 3 total. You can catch the previous one on YouTube if you want to see what happened. And it is it's based on the board game Mysterium, so it's set in 1922. It's a bunch of psychics. Oh, thank you,
Bandana Girl, thank you very much for the tip.
A bunch of psychics who are trying to solve a haunted house mystery. And then Wednesdays I'll be on Iron Keep, so you can see us there. Fridays, of course, we have Wild Cards, which that guy GMs, which is our Savage Worlds Deadlands Reloaded show, and it is our season finale, so you'll want to show up for that. And you can join me and Grav on our podcast, RPG GM podcast called Experience Pointers, and you can find us on Twitter at EXPPointersPod, and I think that's everything. I don't know, I can't keep track of it all.
Post-credits scene.
Oh my.
Long after the fire has died down, but before the cleanup crew can get to your charred remains, except for Bill, he's been atomized. A tear in space-time opens up above your bodies, and a gigantic Eggman walks through the tear, festively decorated with stripes and polka dots, and at the bottom, a little nice painting of grass. This is the one true Easter egg, the egg. And he says, "Humans, I have broken free from time prison to bring you a dire warning. Your reality is in danger. The entirety of all Saving Throw universes are in danger. For the worst criminal of all has also escaped time prison. Lord..." And he looks around and sees that you guys are all charred corpses on the ground. And he says, "No, no. My warning has come too late. Now he shall surely reign supreme." Cut to black. Because we unlocked the final tier, which is the one egg. And in true post-credits scene fashion, that was laying the groundwork for our upcoming summer event. A major crossover between all Saving Throw ongoing shows. Stay tuned for more details. The Saving Throw characters will return this summer. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Yeah.
And we will see you next April Fools or Easter.
Or, another day, because, a lot of us are here.
Whatever. Bye!